Yes, yes, yes. We'll save the rest for later on. Music is popping. Beatrice, Noel, and Empress Ella G in the house.
Yes,
so
sir.
Happy to be here. We have another topic that is just going to be phenomenal. And we're going to unleash the visuals right now. So we can
unleash the Kraken.
Yes, we are.
For real.
Stage. Yes. Yes.
Release the Kraken.
Let me tell you, the day that somebody gets to enjoy your presence and commitment and everlasting love, they'll never have to cheat because you got so many looks to lust after. Lord have mercy. Just look at them.
That's here.
That's right.
Here, that here,
That's right.
that here.
That's right.
That's big.
That's right. You're big. That's
oh
right.
My God.
Shaka Khan.
Yeah, Shaka Khan. Little Shaka Khan. Or like Erika Badu. Big.
There you go.
Yeah.
How you doing, sis? You're good?
Yeah, I'm better now because the doctor had to I had one of those altercation, not fight, but like tit for tat, because he was on his vacation, so I emailed him. So when I emailed, I thought Monday I meet with the motherfucker. We'll talk. No, he's left his vacation to antagonize me. Oh, I'm just trying to help you and support you. This is how he's helping. Oh, I used to be a teacher at Johnson and Wells. No, at Jackson Memorial. Oh, if the teacher said your policy, the regulation, you need to follow. How is that? Oh, just because you pay the university doesn't mean you got to behave the way you want. How is that supportive? Explain that to me. How is that supportive? Okay. So he got me more hyped and hyped because you can see because what happened is I had a fucked up dream. Because the reason the dream's even more fucked up is just because I realized it's a countdown. Because if I keep having the same recurring dream, like 2 or 3 difference of the date, then it's gonna happen. But that one was so fucked up. I woke up agitated because the dream is presidential coup. So this time. Yeah, because this time I can see, because that was even more fucked up than the last one. And I went and checked the dates. It's not the first time I had it. I've been having it for 4 months. So which means before next year, we'll have a presidential coup here in the United States. But there's a dream. Because that was, I used to live in the mountain and now, in Overview, Port-au-Prince. And I'm looking and I see, just like when the coup with Aristide, I see patches of smoke. Of black smoke, which means that they're looting or attacking. Because I'm not in the city, but I can sense it in the dream that they're like going door to door attacking people. So I saw myself hiding under the window, me and my family, so they don't know that we were in the house. But I saw it's not like a militia; it was kind of military fighting against the police. And it was a presidential coup. Because I saw it in Port-au-Prince, so it means that the capital, that January 6th ain't shit. Like I've been telling y'all, January 6th ain't shit compared to what's coming. Because I've been having, because the COVID-19, wonder, shit.
There's already a lot of frustration out there.
Yeah.
Because I've been having the dream since July. So it one that happened on July 17th. And it was like August 18th. And then September 19th. And then October 18th. I'm like, whoa. Because, that's a clock. That's a clock. And finally, one that happened November 19th. So which means, because I've been having the dream on the 22nd. So between the 22nd and the 25th, sometime in a couple of months, there'll be I don't know if it's not here. I hope it's not here, but it's gonna be a fucked up coup. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You're here first, folks.
Mm-hmm.
So me, when I saw it, I'm cause you saw yourself hiding, running, because they're going door to door. So I woke up all fucked up, and then he texts me, "Oh, we have a meeting today." I'm like, okay, but I just woke up. So imagine I just woke up, and dude started antagonizing me. So I'm already agitated from the dream. I just woke up. I'm all fucked up because I'm like, yeah, I just woke up. Okay. So it's like an inquisition, question after question after question. Yeah, I started getting more hype and hype. Before you know it, I started yelling and cussing. Yeah, because if you're like, oh, well, if there's rules, well, when I used to be a teacher, I took a memorial. Like,
so what? You know what I mean? Yeah, well, that's irrelevant. Just because you pay, don't mean you got to behave your way you want. It's just I was too hype because I'm like, are y'all gonna pay that $165,000? Okay, if you're gonna pay it, I'll follow your rules. You ain't paying for shit, fuck you. I'm not following the rules. Okay, because at the end of the day, I'll be billed thousands of dollars. You ain't gonna pay for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's the thing too, because the last time, what was it about? Yeah, he was mad because I didn't want to date.
What?
And that's professional. You know what I mean? Did he do that when he was a teacher at this other place?
He wanted you to date him.
Not him.
Oh, sorry.
He was mad because I didn't want to go out. Because the first visit, he got mad because I said that what I said. All Miami men are assholes. Not all of them are assholes. I'm like, what the fuck you care? I even told him, I ain't gonna fuck you. Why you mad? This is stupid. I ain't gonna fuck you. So yeah, then it was like really pressure. Then he finally realized I really don't give a shit about that. So he's like, oh, because I told him every time I go on a date, yeah, it was about dating. Because I told him every time I'm looking at the guy, the way he's fidgeting, I'm looking at his eyes, I'm looking at how he stands, I look at how he expresses himself. I listen to the pitch of his voice. I'm like, because that's how a fight or flight mode. Because you're like an animal, you're just paying attention. So that's what happened when you got PTSD. He said I'm paranoid. And that kind of like ignited. And I started yelling. But the thing is, after his bullshit, my mom saw me grab a pair of scissors about to slash my wrist. So my mom panicked. She didn't know what to do. She grabbed the cat and put it in my hand. Then the cat comes me down because it's the animal support. She knows what to do. So that's the thing. It's just it's not his aim, and he should know better. Don't take me to the extreme, because you do that, shit happens.
I had to face the consequences.
Shit happens, okay? So technically, that happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it just I think maybe he like invested too emotionally, or I don't know what it is. Because I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't know what it is, bro. But damn. Control, not on me. Shit. I think that's why I keep getting pissed off and telling me all kind of dumb shit. You got nothing, not on me. Because he been trying to like to mold me into what he wants when he doesn't get what he wants, so he get under my skin and it ignites.
Talking about that
What kind of therapist is that?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Neuropsychologist.
No, that's no. Mm-mm. No.
Yeah, he's a little bit because this happened when once my brother called me a savage, and you know,
listen to me.
Yeah.
I asked you before. I'm ask you again.
Yes,
why do you keep going to him?
That's a very good question, and I got an answer for you.
Please give me.
I should have left him. You're right, but I sense spiritually I'm supposed to be with him. It's not like a sexual thing or emotional thing. It's more like a karmic thing. I feel that I'm supposed to be with him. It ain't gonna change. Like, I tend to attract evil, and he doesn't like when I say that. It's the damn truth. I tend to attract evil in people. Like, and I even saw that in a dream. Like, unless the person is prepared spiritually, you more likely will be possessed. That's why I had the Napoleon complex, a lady talking down to me on the phone, because you don't even have to be in the presence of me. It's just interacting with me. If you're not spiritually prepared, shit gonna happen. And I have to like brace for. That's why I'm always on fight or flight. I don't know what's coming from. Obviously, this dude's a miscreant. He doesn't pray. Because if he used to really pray God, this would never happen. Like my family, that doesn't happen often. Because they pray. But if you don't pray God, you know, shit gonna happen. That's the thing. When it happened, you won't even know. Because every time he doesn't remember what he told me. That used to happen with the crazy white devil. I used to work at the Coast Guard. When her fits takes her, she doesn't remember what she did. Same thing with my mom when I father died. Oh, mom, it was unbalanced psychologically, but she didn't remember. She couldn't, like, I would tell her that now she doesn't remember what she used to do. So that's why I'm always alone. Yeah, because like, for example, and that's the thing, I felt it like the first time. I don't know, something is telling me to cancel. They tell me to cancel. I mean, next time I'm gonna pay attention. Because it's the same way when I got sexually assaulted. The guy said he wanted me. For some reason, I sense that he about to be violent. I don't know. It was the same thing again. Like, he sexually assaulted me. But that's the thing. So we stopped talking for like 3 months. But I don't know. Probably he was possessed. Because a week later, he did it to another girl. Oh, no. He raped her, pulled a gun at her, stole her phone, battered her, kidnapped her. Like, whoa. You're possessed.
Serious
whoa.
stuff.
Yeah, like if you're not spiritually prepared, you cannot be around me too long. That's gonna happen, and distance doesn't matter. So I keep telling him that. That's the second thing he got mad about, and I told y'all about that last week. I said that people don't want to hear the truth. Every time I said that, get under his skin. It's the truth. People don't want to hear the truth. Because Jesus told the truth. What happened to Jesus? Prophet Muhammad was telling the truth. He had to flee to Medina. Okay? How about the Copernic and Pythagoras? Okay? The people who convinced us that the earth is round and it turns around the sun. They almost burned them to... There was almost got inquisitioned. Almost got burned to stake. Several scientists got burned because they were trying to explain to people the earth is not flat. Okay? Even Columbus, this white devil, almost got thrown off the ship because the sailors thought he was about to take them to the end of the world. You know that they're about to, since the earth is flat, they're about to fall. Yeah, people don't want to hear the truth. Because Rama told the truth, he got killed. Krishna told the truth, he got killed. Yeah, he got shot with arrows. Siddhartha, the first Buddha, he told the truth, he got poisoned in his rice. Okay, Sham of Tabriz, the master of Rumi, he told the truth, he got lynched by an angry mob. People don't want to hear the truth. Okay, how about the Inquisition, where millions of people got burned just for being who they are? And how about there's the Inquisition, and also under King James himself, who burned thousands or millions of people, saying that there were witches when they just were old or single ladies. By the time he was done, there were no more women. There were no more women.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Okay, because that's the second them down. Because he's like, oh, rules. I'm like, rules are created for you to abuse of people. Whoa, he got mad. It's the truth. Because anthropologists say that, and that makes sense. When the first men, everybody got their own shit going on. They were not together. But as soon as they decided to become a civilization, there has to be a leader. There has to be a follower. So before you know it, the leader is abusing of the followers. Before you know it, they're slaves. Okay? If there weren't rules, the Inquisition would not happen. If there weren't rules, King James would not burn millions of women. He abused of the rules. And how about the crusade? 1,000 died. For what? Jerusalem is just a land, man. It's just a land. And to me, at this point, Jerusalem is cursed because too much blood was spilled on it. Way too much blood. Okay? Because the first, before the crusade, I think it was under Nero, he killed thousands of Jews. There was an emperor after him. Woo! He murdered, exterminated almost the Jews. So then the Muslim, the Umayyad came in again. So exterminated the Jews. That's why the Jews migrated to Africa and to Europe. And that's why since then they call Jerusalem Zion. But then they moved to, they went in Africa, they were exterminated. That's why they moved to where? Spain, but they got they got in trouble with Queen Isabella because Haiti and America was discovered under the reign of Isabella. Shit, that bitch started, burning them. So they fled to Italy. Okay, so under the Borgias, but the Pope, the Borgia Pope said, okay, y'all can stay because Borgias were Jews. Medicis were Jews. Borgias was Jews. So that's how you know they're Jews. Because they're always bankers. The Medicis were bankers. The Borgias were bankers. That's how you know they're Jews. Rothschild, what are they? Bankers. That's how you know they're Jews. Because nobody, that's in history, nobody wanted to deal with Jews. So that's why usually there were loanlanders or bankers, because that's the only profession they could have. But they became really high shalom. But that's how they're actually enriched. Because if you're giving loan away, then yeah, you're gonna become rich. But the Rothschild, they started with wine. But then I guess with the money, they started opening banks. Yeah.
See that? That was the original goal anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So that here again, rules. Even though it's a loan, but it's still abusing of people because you charging them 25% or 35%. Those are abusive rules. Just saying. Okay.
25% of 35%. That's a good one.
Okay. Like cash advance. That's a rule. And it's abusive. Okay. And you tell him that he mad. You tell him my men are abusive, he mad. if you keep getting Boosie and dick pictures, that's nasty. I want to see your ass. I want to see your dick. That's nasty, and that's a turn off. Yeah, I think. Oh, I know, right? Superman said he was gay. Probably. He wrote a lot of books, even like the Bible of King James. Okay, he wrote a lot of books. Even the I think the Apocrypha was written either in his era or the era before him. Because he wrote a lot of books about exorcism, about demons. Imagine the guy who's burning millions of people is writing books about demon, witches, and exorcism.
He's writing about himself.
True.
Okay. Because I found the Encyclopedia of Demons and I'm reading it, and the book is, I didn't even continue. The book is biased. I didn't want to continue. Because the author, she's cheering King James. She's like fascinated by demons. I'm like, no, that's kind of biased. I don't need all that enthusiasm in it. Just give it to me, okay? Because you're not selling something, just give it. No, that's too much bias in it. Because already it's gonna go your way, not what the truth is. When you tell them the truth, there's not a side in it. The truth is the truth. So, actually, I think this one is better because I had the Dictionary of Angels. Okay, and it talks about the demons that are in there. They're fallen angels. So that's one, like the same demon she has, they're in this book too. You can find it on Amazon. Yep. Oh, yeah. And before we start, I wanted to read the speech of Malema I found from 2018. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I always read a speech. I always read a speech.
Give it to us.
Yeah. Yeah, let me get it. Malema is like the next, I don't know, Nelson Mandela or something. But they always, every time they accuse them of what's the word? Corruption. Yeah, damn. Like I can't remember that word. What the hell? All right, let me read it quick to y'all so we can start with the subject of demon. Okay, so the title is Africa Needs to Pull Out of the Commonwealth as it is perpetrating imperialism. So, as you know, Julius Malema is the chairman of the Economic Freedom Fighters, the EFF. So he said, we need a borderless continent. We need a continent with one currency. Speaking of Africa, we need a continent with one parliament. We just need to hold the executive accountable, and ultimately, we need one African president. We need the United States of Africa, and I totally concur. So we support it, and we continue to support those ideals of brother leader Gaddafi. He got killed for that. So we are following, Sankara too. We are following in the footsteps of those leaders. We're not saying they were perfect. There are a lot of teachings that come from our leaders and the continent, which we can follow because we think they will unite us. This thing was the one thing called Africa. This was one thing. It was divided by colonizers. These borders are artificial borders imposed on us by colonizers. Why do you want to behave like you are owning a colonizer's property? These borders are colonized as property. They are not ours. Let us go back to African unity. We want one voice, one Africa. We must do away with African hate, which was instilled in us by the colonizers. When you say, hey, there are too many Zimbabweans here, There are too many Nigerian here. You are doing the work of the devil, which is to divide Africans. When it is a white man in South Africa come in undocumented, he is called an investor. And not only a white person, but including Indians and Chinese. Those Guptas didn't have proper papers. No one called them out. No one. But if it was my African brothers, they're going to be called querequeres, which means foreigner or invader. It's a xenophobic word against non-South African because they don't have papers. Self-hate must come to an end. If it means making the EFF lose votes for that, let it lose votes. Lose votes on principle, not on political expediency of wanting to appeal. This country belongs to Africans. In the same way, Nigeria belongs to South African. Nigeria is South Africa, and South Africa is Nigeria. I think he did that when they were lynching Nigerian. That happened in 2018. So we need to do away with this nonsensical idea that it was imposed on us by colonizers, by Theresa May's ancestor. Damn, you just threw a shot at Theresa May. Damn. That we must dislike each other. We must do away with that Theresa May is coming here to make sure that we continue to hate each other. Look at what we're doing now. We are reclaiming our land in South Africa, saying our people must get the land, inspired by our brothers in Zimbabwe. Namibia is following suit. Let the whole African continent follow and reclaim our land. That is how we're going to gain our independence. And through the ownership of the continental land, we shall then have a true South Africa. We are unable to unite because we are divided along the colonial lines, Francophones and Anglophones. We need to do away with that. We need to love our African brothers in America when they are being slaughtered. In London, where they are being slaughtered, they need to know that we love them here in South Africa. They remain our brothers. Love each other everywhere else where you find one another. Protect each other, African, because we are in the receiving end of capitalism. Capitalism inherently is racist. That's why it's targeting blacks everywhere else where blacks are found.
Excellent.
Powerful.
I know. It's longer, but I just took that part. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's long.
You can keep rolling. I mean, it's
Keep
good.
reading.
It's good.
Well, I didn't write the rest. So so next, probably two more, because I want to do the one from Kwame Ture, and I'll try to find one about Kwame Nkrumah. So because I did Thomas Sankara, I did Bookman, Duty. So I'll try every show we read one.
That's what I was going to suggest. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah, discontinued China, man. What the fuck is this? How come you let motherfuckers come from China? Although China, I don't know. I like your fried wings, okay, and your fried rice, but damn, motherfucker, come on, man. You cannot come in people's country and build your own police. That's some colonizer shit. That is some colonizer shit. Before you know it, they'll bring their armies too. I mean, what the fuck wrong with y'all black people? Yeah, crazy. And might as well call them devils. Asian devils. And now I heard Turkey's there too now. And Africa and in Support. Yeah. Tara's legacy. Well, he did Islamize the whole continent because I wouldn't be surprised if you're Muslim. Yeah, because just like Christian, you have to spread out the gospel. That's how you were trained, conditioned to think. But I don't know. It's just like Malema said, that the leaders, the forefathers, they were not perfect. Okay, Kwame Nkrumah was not perfect. What's his name? Sankara was not perfect because at the end of before he died, he was called a dictator. Why every time you try to do something good for black people, they call you a dictator? You know? But that again, that's the work of the devil because we're talking about demons, right? So you might well say that certain white folks are demons because the way you treated us for 500 years, that's demonic. That's why we call y'all ancestors white devils, because your behavior is nothing else but demonic. Okay, because that's the thing. There were no like demons before Christianity.
Right.
Even in Judaism, it's not really a demon. It's more like an evil spirit. Because Judaism came from Mesopotamia. Because it came from the Zoroastrian. There's a lot of influence of Zoroastrianism and Mithraism and Judaism. Because you find the exact same demon or spirit, whatever. Because Lilith, right?
Right.
Yeah, because Lilith, which is, I mean, that is stupid. Because I read the Apocrypha, okay? So Lilith and because Lilith is a demon that preys on the sperm of men and on the newborn, the male newborn. That's why you baptize. So Lilith doesn't rape you in your sleep.
So she was a succubus.
Yeah, she's the first succubus. Because in the Apocrypha is like, and that's why this story is stupid. Because in Mesopotamia, Lilith derived from Lilithu. And Lilithu her husband is Pazuzu. The Christian made Pazuzu a demon. They made Lilith a demon. But Lilith was I don't know, a goddess demon. Because her wrath is the same thing. So when women were pregnant, they would pray to Pazuzu. So if they pray to Pazuzu, he can't be a demon. Because Pazuzu kind of cools down the wrath of Lilithu, so Lilithu doesn't devour or take the souls of their children, their unborn children.
Right.
Yeah. So the same way, some of those spirits, if they come from Mesopotamia or from the Philistia, or the Phoenician, means that the spirits, they were jinns too. So white folks with Christianity, because Christianity was in Rome, might as well say white folks, took all those evil spirit jinns and they made them demons. The same way Islam too took all the mythology, the Arabic mythology, the Phoenician mythology, the Mesopotamian mythology, the Judaism, made them become demons, when in fact they're jinns. Because jinn, they're not all bad. Because even in the Quran, I think it says that too. They're not all bad. I mean, it depends what kind of jinn they are. So they're good jinn and they're bad jinn. But did you see the video I sent you about the exorcism? Shit, I cannot stop laughing every time I watch it. Lance,
Who
did you see
that
it? To Lance, I gotta send it. Well, you gotta send me your WhatsApp, Emperor G. So
right.
I can, yeah. Or Lance can forward it to you because it's on his WhatsApp. Every time I watch that mess.
Just look for Empress Elegy.
Okay, and I'll send it to you because I gotta send the seals too.
Yes,
Yeah,
please. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and Solomon seals. Yeah. So yeah, where was I? About Lilith, right? So in the Apocrypha, or is it no? Is it the Judaism? Because Apocrypha took it too. So they say that I think it's the Judaic mythology. I say mythology because that make no fucking sense. So Lilith was the first wife of Adam. So when God created Adam, he created first Lilith. So, but when it came for them to lay, Adam wanted to be on top of Lilith. Lilith said, nah, nigga, stand down. I'll be on top. Adam was that bitch. We're doing this here. Okay.
Lord have mercy.
So Lilith's like, well, deuces, nigga. I'm gonna go get another man. Yeah. So hey, what's wrong with that camera? Hold on, let me fix my camera. Hey. Okay, so Lilith went to Samael, and I think that's how Samael became Lucifer. Man, everybody's Lucifer. Satan is Lucifer. Samael is Lucifer. Who else? You know, everybody. Pazuzu's Lucifer. I mean, y'all. There's Lucifer. There's Pazuzu. There's Shatan. They're not the same thing.
Right.
They're not the same thing. Okay, Shatan is a rebellious evil spirit that we now Christianity call it the devil. Okay, Lucifer, I think they call him a guardian. I gotta find in the book. They call him because he, along with a whole bunch of other angels, decided to stay on earth and to live among women and men. And because Lucifer, they compare him to Prometheus from the Roman mythology. And Prometheus is something else too, because I thought he was the same thing. He's Aura Mazda and Zoroastrism. And he's something else. Devanahusha. Because I thought that, but I watched y'all should look that. I gotta find his name. He said the exact same thing that I was thinking. Because Devanahusha also, that's in Brahmanism. It's because he comes with fire, the god of fire. Because Lucifer is the light bearer, right? Devanahusha comes with light and fire. The other Mazda, light, fire. Shiva, because I had the same analogy. Shiva, light, knowledge, fire. Because Shiva has a ring of fire around it. Fire. Every time. I think that's how Christian made him the devil, because hell is with the everlasting burning fire. Hell is not, okay, let me start talking about hell, then we'll talk about the demons again. Hell is not what you think. I'm going to explain to you how my hell is. Because I've been to hell. It's not what you think it is. Because, I love buying jewelry. I love to go to Macy's. So every time I had the same, I think they recur, but it's when I finally realized that's my hell. So every time I see myself walking through a bridge, like underground, and when you get on the other side, there's a mall. And there's a whole bunch of stuff I can buy because I got no money. Every time, and I'm annoyed because I cannot buy anything. That was my hell. Yeah, that's hell.
I sent you an email.
Oh, cool.
No, I just sent you the WhatsApp stuff.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was going to send you the video about the exorcism. To me, I don't know, it's funny. Mercy. It's funny to me.
Am I going to want to see this?
Yeah, because every time I can't stop laughing because it's funny. Oh, remember when I was telling you about the bling beding or the bizongo? I got a video about them too.
Oh, God.
Yep. Is it an invite or something? Let me just look you up.
It's a QR code. Or
Oh,
my
okay.
phone number is right there too, if you want.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Found it.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Yay! Okay, let me go out of Lance so I can. That's what it is. Oh, it says Lance. That's what it says, Lance. Okay.
Don't know what that is.
Yeah, it says LanceScurv. Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Let me get out. I keep clicking on it, take me to Lance. That made no sense. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, I keep clicking on it, they take me to Lance again.
Listen, just please use my phone number.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Because I'm not sure what that is.
Then you might have to email the phone number.
It's right there in the look in the message, look in the subject line of the email.
Okay. Oh, there's an email. Okay. I don't
Good
see
Lord.
It. God damn it. WhatsApp sucks. All right. No, it's not there either. Because I WhatsApp on the web too.
I sent it to both of your email addresses, Beatrice. So
okay. Let me go on my email. Oh, but the atelier. Sorry, folks, we're having technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Okay.
Lord.
Lord have mercy. Oh, I see it. Okay, you send it to the other, the encrypted email. So let me send it to, because when I forward email with it, it's like, do you really want to send it? Because it's an encrypted email. Yeah, I really want to send it. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to the Paul Marie because what the hell, man? Come on. So it'll show up on my phone too.
Okay, dear.
Okay.
Oh, I can't laugh.
Yeah, like, dog, come on now. Stop playing. Okay, yeah, Paul Murray. All right, folks, we're out of the technical.
Are we back to normal?
Yes, folks. We're back to normal. We are back in business. What the hell was I talking about? Because now I'm lost.
What were you talking about?
Hell.
Yes.
Hell. Like right now.
Oh, Dee, thank you, Dee.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. So yeah, hell. So I don't know. It's just that's what hell is. I mean, some people it's buck wild because I don't know, because people are way too focused. Oh, the devil, hell. Then actually focus on your family, focus on actually have communion with God, actually pray and be close to God, That's the thing. There's too much. That's because that's how Christianity condition you, even Islam, because the description of hell is very, very graphic.
Right.
Yeah, it's very graphic. So here, because it's an everlasting burning furnace with the sulfur or what's the word? Vomiting smell and what? Man, that's a lot. That's a lot. Jesus, that's too much. That's way too much. The Christian went on step further with the depiction of Dante, where there's like seven hell, the same way there's like seven heaven, and because I even found my name in the book of angels. I'm like, why the hell Beatrice in the book of angels? Because Beatrice was the girlfriend of Dante, and she became an angel. Whatever. But yeah. So I guess it's the thing that upsets you. I guess it's the thing you, what's the word for that? Is it avarism or lust? The thing you lust the most and you cannot have. To me, that's what's hell to me.
Sounds like sex life.
No, because me, like if I'm really upset, normally I don't do this. I just go buy jewelry. So that's why you see these.
But we can't see it. We didn't see anything.
See, right now, so far I got 2 Invictas and I got 2 gold bracelets each. Now every time it's just.
Have you ever gone to their location?
What location?
Invicta. Down there
no,
in,
I just ordered them through the shopping networks. It's easier because
no. Listen, I have about 6 of them.
Yeah.
when they first started on home shopping, not home shopping. Shop NBC, that was the name of it before they changed it. Shop NBC.
They changed their name every fucking year. They're Shop NBC, then they became Shop HQ, then it changed every time. It keeps changing.
Yeah, I got me quite a few of them.
Yeah, because I've been shopping with them since 2011. Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's it?
Yeah, so far.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so every time I have an itch, I got really, really, really upset. Man, this time I didn't buy anything when I got upset. No, something upset me. I don't know what it was, but I bought the new watch, the big watch,
what is it? Do you want to talk about Afghanistan and the Taliban?
Well, we could say from what I see, because they say it's ISIS, but when I saw the thing about the attack, it looks like Kagame 2.0. To me, that's what it looks like. Because come on, man. So they stop attacking right while the negotiation. Why, when finally the Americans are leaving? Finally, all Americans are leaving. They're leaving. That's when you decide to attack. That's when you decide to put a bomb. So it might not even be them. It might be, a Kagame 2.0, creating an excuse for an indefinite occupation or an excuse. Because if they're evacuating, which means it's going to be drones.
Right.
It's going to be drones. But now, since that's the thing, the Taliban, they won't want to deal with Americans, but they're dealing with Russians and Turks. So if Russia, China too. So, because even though United States has veto power, China also, along with Russia, they got veto power. So I guess that's in their advantage. Probably that's why they went to the Russians. Just in case the Americans turn around for what they said, and the Russians will be like, stay in your lane. Okay. No, stay in. Because that's what happened with Syria. Because Russia like, and with Venezuela too, like, or Iran, stay in your lane. Because we know what it's about. Gotta get that oil. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what it's about. Because fracking was a disaster for us. Disaster for us. Yep. That was about.
Yeah, they say that he should be out before the end of the year, DD.
Some kids got 10 Invicta watches. Damn. I thought that was bad. I thought that was bad.
We love us some Invictas.
I know, right? Yeah, but I got the men's, I like the big ass watch.
Yeah,
I always men's watch.
Yeah.
And this shack is really big. And it's at least 3 pounds. It's heavy. Because it's like this big. Shaq has giant hands. So they built the watches based on his giant hands. Up there crying. Man, that's theatric, Reese. It's theatric. It's just like when that's what I'm saying, Kagame 2.0. Because remember in the story with Cleopatra and Mark Antony, Augustus didn't get involved until the people got really hyped and angry and created an excuse for him to go to war. Because if he would have gone to war, people were like, man, you're wasting money. What the fuck? Stop it. But since people were hyped, like, okay, we're going to war. You know? Because I don't know. Because I've been bilocating a lot. Bilocating means you have 2 or 3 places at the same time. Yeah. But I do it in my sleep. Because I actually see what's going on in Afghanistan. But before it's like, oh, wow. And the way they're portraying them, it's not what's really going on. Not really what's going on. That's why as soon as I saw the thing with ICE and that's Kagame 2.0. Because explain to me how come before they said the Americans said they would leave, there were only patches of Taliban. And as soon as they left, the whole country is occupied by the Taliban. Now, there's a lot of theatrics in this. You know, how come they never attack people? But as soon as the Americans are leaving, all of a sudden, Taliban will terrorize. They terrorize people. Yeah. People are fleeing. I'm not buying this bullshit. Even though, Talibans are fucked up, man. God damn. Yeah. Just look at Malala, who got shot in her face. Man, that's evil. Why would shot a woman in her face? Just because she went to school. Worse, you made her a living martyr and famous. She's pimping now. Y'all stupid.
See?
Yeah, y'all stupid.
Reese, it definitely is Wag the Dog. It definitely is.
But that's the thing. Before they left, they were terrorizing people left and right. How come when you live in that's when they decide to start terrorizing people? Something's off with the story. Especially the bomb thing. That's kind of imbecile. That's really kind of imbecile. Like, why? It's when they're leaving. That's when because the army, they're gone. The military, they're gone. They're gone. What's the damn embassy? It's empty. They're gone. American, all citizen, they're gone. Right. What's left is the permanent resident and everybody else.
Yes.
Okay, so you had like years to do it. It's now you decide to do it. Nah, that's Kagame 2.0. Yeah, telling lies. I know. Yeah. That's their motto. That's their motto, unfortunately. But yeah. So I guess we're gonna follow that closely, see what's gonna happen.
Right. Well, I mean, a lot of the European countries, they've stopped taking refugees.
Yeah, they said no.
They're not taking anymore.
I can't disagree because
but it's rough. It's rough, for the, like you said, the citizens, the innocent people. That's where it gets bad because they're the ones that are going to suffer now. The ones that can't leave. But that's the thing.
Remember, Germany took 3 million Syrians, and Sweden took like 5 or 6 million.
Yeah,
Turkey has 5 million. That's why even Turkey like That's enough. That's too much. That's too much of a burden.
Here's a sad thing. The world is a big place, right?
Yeah, it is. It's a sad thing.
It's like we've portioned it up into countries and jurisdictions and this and that and the next thing. And so now when you have situations like this, people are not free to go where they're safe.
Yep.
Because I don't want any more. I don't want any more. I took enough. Well, you still probably have enough landmass that you can take more. You still probably have enough country space that you can take more. Yep. But you just don't want to.
Yep. But the thing was that just like Malema said, capitalism is greedy, man.
Yes.
It is very greedy. It's gargantuous. They're never, they're always hungry. They're never satisfied. Yes.
And then when they bring them here, they're going to plop them down right here in America and give them all they need to, you know, get themselves sorted out while we still sit around waiting for something.
Exactly. Yeah, capitalism's a bitch. So, yeah. Because it's not really different from what we had before. The aristocracy, because we still... So I think that's what it rubs them funny, psychologists, when they say that rules are created to abuse people. Because in it what's happening with capitalism, because you got a tiny group of people whose fortune are double what everybody else have. Okay. Meanwhile, you're struggling. You have to not eat one meal so your kids can find food to eat. Okay, so why it bothers people when I say rules are created to abuse people? That's abuse right there. But that's a discussion for another day. Yes, demons, this thing, but that's demonic too. That's a demonic principle, you know. Because yo, that's the thing too. Because I was saying that, like for example, the Viking, they were not white. Anthropologists found that, you know, the skeleton of the old Vikings, like the Neanderthal Vikings, they were not white. They were Asian. So, you know, it's the same mystic with the white Jesus or the white Nefertiti. I mean, I don't know what that white devil was thinking, man. Remember when he came with that statue of Nefertiti? Like, when clearly Nefertiti is descended from Ethiopia. So,
wow.
Woo! Lord have mercy. Yeah. Lord have mercy. So, yeah. So basically, yeah, because remember, like when you go to Egypt and you see that the Sphinx has no nose, or a whole bunch of statues has no nose, it's because they got nigger nose.
That's right.
So for white folks, you know, not to know, to hide the fact that they were us, they broke their nose.
That's right.
For the noses, yeah. Because remember, several times the Roman tried to conquer Egypt and Nubia. But for centuries, they never could get into Nubia. Actually, there was that queen, what's her name? The one who buried the head of the statue of the Roman Empire under the temple. So I'm not in front of the temple like that. Everybody can step on on his face as they walk in the temple.
Oh God.
Because I think the emperor, when he noticed he will never win, he sent her a gift with a letter. So, and she sent in return gold arrows. And she sent with the letter, said, you can keep them for when I'll come for your ass. She didn't say like that, but basically, you can keep them from when I'm coming for your ass. Because you've been talking shit. So, let's go back to Lily II. So Lily II and Mesopotamia, Persia, because that's where that place was. So she devil, evil spirit, an evil female spirit that Pazuzu, Pazuzu has to come down so she doesn't attack the unborn. The Christian to Pazuzu made him a demon. Also, the same way with Beelzebub. Beelzebub is an angel. He's him and some with Samael. I think they're guardian of the several hells. So that they're in charge of hells. So, but white folks do Beelzebub and Samael. They made him the devil. The thing is, when Lilith told Adam deuces, she went to Samael. He had sex with Samael. So God, who was pissed off, sent Gabriel, Michael, Raphael, like, yo, man, that's my dog. What are you doing? And bitch like, fuck you, man. I'm hanging with Samael now. Fuck off. So God's like, you know what, bitch?
Oh, God.
You know what, bitch? For now on, for now on, you're a succubus. Now on, you're a succubus. For now on, you're cursed.
Bless us.
You're cursed to rape for the rest of for eternity. Rape men in their dream to steal their sperm to bred demons, which make no fucking sense. Who come up with those
stories?
Ganja stories, man, or acid stories? Because that's fucked up. That's some acid story. The same way, you know, the Pazuzu, right? Because Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is the son of Pazuzu with a woman. That's why he's half God.
Right.
Half human.
Right. So,
which kind of Christian kind of fuck up the story? Because they say Pazuzu a demon. So we mean that Gilgamesh is half demon, but the mythology says he's half God. White folks got us all fucked up.
That's because they don't want us to know maybe that it's us.
You know? Yeah, monotheism came from us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Judaism came from us. That says from Israel. Bullshit. It's not from Israel. It's from us. It's not from Zion. It's from us. You know, because the Bible started 6,000 years ago when Rama, who came from Scythia, started his journey 6,000 years ago. So that made no sense. No, Bible is like 5,000 years old or 6,000 years old. Which one?
Listen, it can't seem to get past 5,000. It's been 5,000 for quite a while. So we should be into 6,000 by now.
Okay, yeah. The story of Rama is 6,000 because Rama came from. So there were a whole bunch of queen witches slaughtering humans for sacrifices every day, all day. So Rama didn't like that. He went to Africa to study with the African about the one God. And he brought that knowledge back to Scythia to fight the witches. So here's one story about one thing about the legend of the serpent. So in order to compete with the queen witches or the witch queens, whatever, so his emblem was the ram or the bull. Somehow we took the ram and made it the devil too. And the emblem for the witch queen was the serpent. That's how the serpent became the devil. We just keep like jacking up stories. That's what Christians do. Keep jacking up stories. So that's how they knew what faction, which faction. Faction of Rama had either the ram or the bull, and the faction of the witch queens was the serpent. But then the war got so bloody that Rama said, maybe we should leave. And that's where they started migrating. They went through Persia and then landed in India. Because that's why there's Brahmanism and there's Hinduism. Because when they arrived, Hinduism was already there. So they tried to do away with the caste system. But they never could. Shit, even Buddha tried it. He couldn't. Muslim came. He couldn't. Nobody can get rid of the caste system. This is fucking stupid.
What they say, like MC Hammer, can't touch this.
You know? And who said rules are not there to abuse people? Because the lower caste, the pariah, they're the untouchable. They're the one who clean the latrines, and the women's are prostitute. Who said rules are not there to abuse people? Okay? But back to Rama. So Rama died in India and left Brahmanism, but it kind of influenced Hinduism, and that's how we had the legend of Shiva. Because Shiva, just like Jesus, was born from a virgin, which that make no sense. But whatever, was born from a virgin.
Maybe that was when women were still able to procreate without men.
I hope so. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, because Krishna was born 600 years before Jesus. Huh?
I said that's a good point.
Yeah,
because Krishna, Siddhartha the Buddha, what was it? The guy for Jainism, they all were born 600 years before Jesus. Because 3 religions came out. There's the Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism. The only thing is that the Jain, I think they're vegetarian or vegan, I think. Because they're very careful with living things, not to, even with ants, when they sweep the floor, they're the one who use the not the broom, but how do you call it? The dates leaves, I don't know. So they don't kill the ants because they have souls as well. And I think that's the Hinduism came with the acid theory that if you did wrong in your life, you come back as a tree or as an animal. Y'all some acid, some opium shit, man. I don't know. You know, why would God want you to regress? You know, I think what's more plausible is that some people, you know, they just go through misery and misery and misery. Like, what the fuck?
I think that's what it is.
And their past life. Yeah. Okay? That's more plausible.
That's plausible to me. I think that's exactly what hell is.
Okay.
You relive misery.
You know what you did wrong. Yeah. Well, the same way with for example, the past. That's why I'm like, I feel I'm supposed to be with him, because we have so many past lives, like a lot. I've seen so many that fucked me up to see so many past lives. Because every time I used to be the knight in shining armor who saved him in his past life, but he was a she. I was a he, I guess, every time. So in a sense, since I was there to save him, so now it's his turn. That's what I understand from all the dream. It's his turn to return the favor. But he fucking sucks at it. So yeah, back to demons.
Well, you may have to repeat this process to get it right, because it ain't happening right now.
Yeah, I know, right? So demons, right? So yes. Lilith, right? So King James came with this bullshit that Lilith because in the Apocrypha it says Lilith has to still have to tempt men in their dreams so they ejaculate. So when you wake up, we find out you ejaculate. It's Lilith who tempted you. It's still your sperm to spawn demons. Why y'all come up with those acid stories? This is stupid.
Was it to spawn demons, or was it to prevent births from taking place? It was
no,
so that it was.
That's
so
how
that
she breeds demons. That's why Lilith. That's why Lilith in the Judaism and the Apocrypha is the mother of all demons. And that's why Samael is portrayed as Satan, because he's the lover of Lilith. I'm confused, but that's some acid story. So King James came with another theory that is even more fucking stupid. He said that Lilith steal the sperm from dead men. That's how
I never heard that one.
Okay, that's an acid story. And that was even this case under the era of St. Thomas or Aquinas, because St. Thomas wrote a lot of things about witches and demons, and I already know the fact that he wrote that shit. That's acid story. You're full of shit. Because he gave the story of nunnery, a convent where all the nuns were being taunted by incubi, in plural. Oh, really? So in a nunnery or convent, there are like some hundreds of women, right? Like 200, 100. So all 100 women are being fucked by an incubus? No, that's mass hysteria. That's mass hysteria. It's the same way like when in the nunnery, I keep saying nunnery, where all the nuns, if they're young, they have their period at the same time. It's monkey see, monkey do. The same way, like, you know, for example, if you see somebody has a disease, you get monkey see, monkey do. So it's fair. So you see bitch acting wild, and so like, hey, what's good? Maybe it should be good for me too. Hey, that's what happened in Salem. Because everybody was accusing everybody of being witches. Before you know it, there were almost no women left. I mean, what the fuck wrong with white folks? Fuck wrong with the untouchables? Yeah, they're terrorized in India. I just talked about them. Yeah. What the fuck wrong with white folks, man? Has ever been a time when white folks didn't bring destruction? Ever. Because we brought empires, pyramids, all the way to South America, okay? We brought gold. We brought royalty. We're the one who came with agriculture. We came with monotheism. We started civilization. Y'all came with slaves and destruction. That's what everything that y'all have, that's us. All the gold that you have, that's from us. The chandelier and all that shit at Versailles or in the Vatican, that's us. The reason why you shower, devil, you got that from us. Because you weren't used to showering or combing your hair. That's why you were the first one who had dreadlocks. You learned to comb your hair through us. You know, because it was Charlemagne. Because Charlemagne he's the king that started the first crusade, the French prince. Charlemagne. He's the one who came in with the language, Francois, and that Francois became French.
Right.
Yeah, because he's the one from the crusade. He learned how to read and write, and he brought that back into France. So everybody learned how to read and write, because before it was only the monks who knew how to read and write.
Right.
He changed that. Everybody knows how to read and write. And the thing too, everybody still, even though we knew how to read and write, Mass was done in Latin. It's after Luther. After Luther, Martin Luther, that it was changed, where now Mass is done in whatever language, whatever you are, the language they're speaking. That's when that happened. Luther and Calvin changed the game. Yeah, they changed the game completely. But the thing is, Luther kind of dodging the Jews so he can spread out his gospel in Germany. So he kind of participated in the elimination of the Jews in Germany. So like the star for Jews, like in to identify the Jews, like in the era of the Nazis, in the 1500, they were doing that too. And Luther had a part in it. So that's why they migrated to Spain and Italy.
What'd you say, Lucifer or Lucifer?
Luther, I know, right?
Lucifer.
Yeah, Luther, yeah, pretty much.
You have an evil Luther. You should just call him Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Yeah, white folks always come with destruction. Yeah. Same way with same way with Jesus preached, but he didn't write anything. So Paul cheated by copying from the Greeks. No wonder Peter was pissed off. Like, dude, what the fuck? Because whatever he's preaching is from the Greeks. And then he came with that bullshit that women should be in their place and all that mess. But that was also Peter too, because they didn't like Mary Magdalene. Or Jesus had a thing going on with Mary Magdalene, because she got her own gospel. And we only found it like this century, or no, last century we found it. The gospel of Mary Magdalene. That's how we finally knew that there was a thing going on with Jesus. Well, showering is considered too black. Yeah, I know, right? No, they weren't showering from us. They didn't shower. That's why they were dying of disease, because y'all didn't want to shower. That's what's up. Because that's why when Louis Pasteur discovered the microbes in the virus, that's the first thing he said. Wash, devil, wash. That's how you remove the stink on you. Wash. That's why y'all kept getting sick. Because you didn't find African dying by the millions.
True.
Because they went to America. Ooh, they fucked it. Because it wasn't even the slavery that killed the Indians. It's the disease that wiped out half of their population. That's how they were able to conquer a kingdom after kingdom, because half the population was gone. Actually, you might as well say, sorry, white folks, but y'all the original demons.
They are.
You're the original demons. Sorry, because your ancestors' behavior is nothing else but demonic. Because when y'all arrived to North America, I'm like, what the fuck? Because the thing is, the people that left in North America, they were not, how they call them? Agricultures, farmers. They were not farmers. They didn't know how to plant. They didn't know how to herd ship, and they didn't know how to do that shit. So that's why in less than 2 months, these motherfuckers had no more food. I mean, that's the first thing you could have learned, motherfucker. I mean, I watch it from TV. I learned how to plant shit. You should, I mean, really? So they ran out of food. So since they ran out of food, they started eating on the cadavers. Because whoever died, why every time white folks go back to cannibalism? I don't think that came from us, or because they used to say that the Arawak were cannibals. I don't think so. That's y'all. That's y'all. We don't do that mess. Okay. Yeah. So the Indian saying Native American, so or Western Indian, okay? Because that's racist. Native American, when they saw that, they're like, you know, we got turkey and corns, right? Right. That's how Thanksgiving happened. So then they make it so romantic, but that's what exactly happened for Thanksgiving. These motherfuckers were eating their own people. So, and they saw the Native American like having it, hang out. They got their corn, they got their turkeys and whatever, their stock, the livestock. So they had a slave that, since they didn't speak their language, they sent the slave to them like, how about you give us some of that turkey, some of that chicken, and some of that corn? We're hungry too. So that's how you got Thanksgiving. Okay. Oh, the Renaissance. Actually, Luther came with the Renaissance. It's not him, but it's the fact that people start changing the way they see Christianity, and also like music was regulated by the church, or whatever was regulated by the church. But with Luther and Calvin, that stopped. Right. And that's how Renaissance started. That's how you have it. You start having like Mozart's or Beethoven, because before that it had to be Baroque. So, but with I think Mozart introduced a difference in music, because actually it was Bach, but probably that's why he died poor, blind and poor, and his wife died homeless. Because this is how they find out about Bach, man. Because Bach used to create music for the church. It's Mendelssohn who found Bach's sheets. He found them from a rice merchant. He went to buy rice and he looking at the bag. The bag is a music sheet. So he paid the merchant for all, because Mendelssohn had a kind of called the writer's block. He couldn't write anything. So when he saw Bach, that's how he got inspired to write more music. And that's how we started learning about Bach's music too. Bach music is so fucking intricate. You can turn the sheet upside down and it turns to a different music.
Wow.
And Bach was also very spiritual. It's too bad he died poor. I think that's why I got discouraged
weren't they black basically? And they whiteyed them. They whiteyed.
Beethoven was black.
Yeah, no.
Probably Mozart was too.
I think they all were white. They all were black. And they whitewashed them.
Whitewashed them.
Yeah, they whitewashed them.
Okay, because he was very pious, so he used to get inspired. He looked at the cross, and from the cross, he got inspired to write all those. Because his music is heavenly, pretty much. Beethoven is another miracle, because that motherfucker was deaf. He was not partially deaf. That motherfucker was deaf. And being deaf, that's when he wrote all his most beautiful music. The symphonies. He was already fucked up deaf. You couldn't hear shit. And he wrote them. You gotta be black to do that. Even though they say a mulatto. Yep. You gotta be black to do that. Anyway, we were talking about demons, right? No, yeah, white folks were the original demons, because the slavery bullshit started with the Greeks. The Egyptians, then the Greeks, then the Roman. It spread out. Like, what the fuck? Also, the Viking had their own. Yeah, the Viking had their own too. So that's how also English got changed. Because English didn't have plural. It's the Vikings that changed English. The Vikings from Norway. You know, the Ragnar
Right.
came and changed English. Actually, that's why I keep saying white folks. Because I think the hell shit with the demon, I think that came from Ragnarok. Because Ragnarok is the end of the world. It when there's a final clash between Odin and whatever, and that caused the clash, caused the end of the world. And like the two, I think Odin and Thor, and that's why when they died, but he had 2 children, and those children kind of repopulate the planet.
Right.
That's some acid story. These people that believe in that shit. But that's because y'all were eating a lot of mushrooms. That's why. That's why I said that's some acid story. So, all right. So we passed the one. All right. So basically, this, like I think I said it before, because you know you had the Olympian religion. You had a Christianity that was a sect. Christianity was a sect.
Right.
Okay? And it became because that's his name. I forgot his name. He said cult plus time equal religion. He's right.
He's right.
He's right. Because Islam was a form of a sect. It became a religion. Was it them? The one in Saudi Arabia? Wahhabism was a sect. Now that's the majority religion in Saudi Arabia. It's not Islam, it's Wahhabism because it's extreme. So the same way Christianity, it was a small group of people. And that's when the first saint started. There's one of them because every time I think that fucked up my doctor when I told him about it too. Because they keep telling me to live like Saint Agatha. He's like, what about Saint Agatha? I think that's when he flipped and called me paranoid and all that shit. So what about Saint Agatha? So I went and looked up her story because it said she became a saint because she there's a Roman, I don't know, general, whatever, was in love with her, but she had decided to give her life to Christ. She wanted to become a nun. But that guy, that general wanted that pussy bad, man.
So he took it.
No, he didn't rape her. So in order to get to her, since she says no, he put her in a brothel for a whole month to see if he would break her. She didn't break. Shit. So since you said that, she's like, no, you ain't getting none of that good pussy. You're just gonna watch that juicy ass pussy. Fuck you. So he got mad. He put her in prison and had her tortured by having her breast cut off.
Oh God.
But there's the acid story is that her breast grew back. Okay. Yeah, but then she still wouldn't like break. So he had her tortured to death. And because she never gave that pussy, she became a saint.
Oh God.
I know, right? So there's even one about a guy who raped a 13-year-old girl. And that girl was dedicated to Christ, so she became a saint. Later on, that rapist converted and he became a saint.
What?
Sell that to me one more time, please.
What?
Sell that to me one more time. White folks. White folks. Sell that to me. That's why under John Paul II. Oh, he unsent all these motherfuckers, pedophiles and rapists, now motherfuckers, and racists, genociders, homicidal motherfuckers. Because this one is sent Ignace of Loyola and Thomas of Aquino. These motherfuckers, them were mass murderers.
Wow.
And they're saying they're venerated. Okay. Oh, they were like mass murderers. Okay. The reason I'm talking about that is I'm going to talk about Padre Pio, because I'm researching about the demons, and he was an exorcist, and the same way with Milarepa too, he was an exorcist, and their technique was way different. Because I think I sent up. I gotta start sending you stuff. Actual exorcist, because I got a snippet of an actual exorcist where the guy is so because he was normal, but then when they started reciting the prayer, he's like this. Okay.
Demonic dancing demons.
Okay. Before you know it, his body got stiff like a motherfucker. Because the guy was saying he's like a rock. And it was a doctor. The doctor said his muscle were so hard, it's like rock. And but he was like forming green stuff out of his mouth too, like whatever. But it's on YouTube and it's in French. So did I send it to you? I don't know if I sent that one to you too, because I sent it to the group.
Did Lance? Did
Yeah. Mr. Yeah, probably he didn't see it. I sent a whole bunch of stuff to y'all. Oh, here's my favorite: the Muslim exorcism. Oh, let me send you the Muslim one right now. Okay.
Muslim exorcism.
Yeah. Because the girl like, like, hey.
Church.
You were sitting on something.
Church. that sounds like church to me.
Let me send y'all the link and you can post it, because I can't find the link. Every time, man, it cracks me up because that's funny. I mean, if the Muslim, it'll be like, oh my God, oh, the devil, oh, Satan. Me, it cracks me up every time because this is funny. This is funny.
So how come they exercising her as opposed to killing her? Why didn't they just kill her? I mean, the Muslim.
Oh no, they do exorcism. Yeah, because they got that from the Persians or the Mesopotamian and the Phoenician. They got that from them. No, because remember, we believe in demons. They believe in jinns. So she had a jinn possessing her. Is it the jinn, the liquor, or jinn, a demon? Okay, it looks more like acid. Because at one point she took a table. Let me find a link and send it to y'all. Because it cracks me up every time. Because that's funny. Because me, that behavior, I'm like, bitch, you're not possessed. Get the fuck out of here. You're not
It's so funny because this look just like how some of these people behave in church.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, bro. Or like, that's the second one. Let me just send that one too. Because that one, but the other one is like 2 minutes, which is very good. Like 2 minutes top. And you see, bitch gone wild. Okay. Let's see if I can find. Yeah, because I researched stuff about demons. Where's that thing at? Damn, I was busy. What the hell? I was busy. Unless it's in my other channel, because I have to. Let me just look it up here. Yeah, because I was listening to the Christian exorcism.
Wait a minute. No. See? Did you no? You gotta. I just saw what AR wrote in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have been cordially invited to.
Hey,
Beatrice.
I gotta make it funny, okay? I gotta make it funny. I gotta make it
She
funny.
has knack for things.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Because in that time, of course, you ain't gonna say it like that. But now I'd be like, girl, you keeping all that. Just you ain't gonna share that juicy ass pussy, really? Really? Just like that, you ain't gonna help a brother out.
AR, if you wanted to populate in the regular chat, you gotta spell it different. You gotta write pizza.
Yeah, because that would get us a flag
Pizza.
or whatever. Yeah,
Mm.
or shadow ban. Okay, so do I send the link to the private chat or the comment? Because I can put anything in the comment.
You can't put anything in either. I don't think you can put it in.
Okay, now I can do it in the private chat. But
okay. I guess, yeah.
Okay, so but that's a private chat. Who am I private chatting with? Shit, I'm just gonna send it to y'all via email. You can just post it. Hold on. But that was funny. The 2 minutes, it's funny. Especially when she's like slipping off the sofa.
I know.
That's funny.
You have to watch it without the volume. It really is hilarious.
It is. It is. Because every time, man, it cracks me up. So let me just send the link to y'all. And okay, so the Islamic exorcism. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got a second one, but that one is like 18 minutes. But for the first minute, I'm like, whoa, okay. Okay. Because the 2 minute I want, but she's like this. I'm like, boogie woogie, nigga. Boogie woogie. So the first link is the 2 minutes, and let me get the other one that's like 18 minutes. All right, let me get the one, because there's one that's 18 minutes. Man, that's a mental illness, okay? Especially there's one where she keeps rolling on the floor. I'm pretty sure the demon be like, girl, that's dirty. Get the fuck off the floor, okay? All right. And, you know, because since they're covered from head to toe, man, I'll be ain't hot where you at, because that's hot shit. I'm sweating just looking at that. But you know the funny thing with Wanda is we used to diss those people, for covering up all the time, and now everybody wearing a mask. Everybody wearing a mask now. Don't shit about them no more. Yeah, I send both links. The first one is the short one. The first one's funny. Really funny.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, because she's like, I'm like, boogie woogie nigga. Yeah. And
I'll share it with the chat.
Yeah, so y'all can see it. Because, you know, those people who like do the exorcism or whatever, but that's the difference between a trained bishop, because there's a psychologist. That's why I got into the psychology thing, because in order to participate in exorcism, the psychologist has to be trained in the Vatican. Because the psychologist will tell you it's only a bishop, a trained bishop, that can do the exorcism. Because he said when it's like a regular priest, the demon knows that sit your ass somewhere. You ain't no shit. Because there's one in French. The guy said, but he's a priest. He's not a bishop.
Okay, guys, I shared the link with you all. So if you want to see what Sister Beatrice is actually talking about.
So the priest said when you start like reciting the rites, the demon said, shut the fuck up. You don't even believe in that bullshit yourself.
Mm.
So the psychologist said, when it's a bishop, oh, they're like hype, like, oh, this ain't no game no more. This ain't funny. He said that's when they start getting aggressive.
Right.
Because then it's a bishop. And he said too, that's when they kind of lost me. Oh, it's in the blood of Christ. It's only Jesus that can save you. Sit your ass somewhere. Because if I'm Muslim, Jesus ain't gonna do shit for me. If I'm Hindu, Allah ain't gonna do shit for me.
Right.
Okay. If I don't believe in anything, Allah, Jesus, or Shiva, they ain't gonna do shit because I don't believe in any one of them. That's why a Muslim goes to an imam, a Christian goes to a priest, and a Hindu goes to a guru. All y'all full of shit. Because the thing is, it's not Christian, but because that's what you believe in. When evil spirits don't have religions, they're evil spirits. There's no religion in Christ or whatever in somebody who's evil. They're evil because they're evil. Simple. Okay. So the component in all of them is always you. Even the priest says that. At the end, you have to want the demon to get out.
Exactly.
You have to invite the demon in. Because that was how they said the Ouija board, which is kind of stupid, but I don't want no Ouija board in my house to begin with. Okay, I'm not inviting shit like that in my house. Actually, I not only seal my room, the whole apartment is sealed. I don't put out of there. There's a spiritual seal because I seal it. It kind of emanates in the whole apartment. It's sealed. Because I can sense spirit. I mean, I can sense them in the hallway. I can sense them. There's a lot of ghosts in this building.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But they can't. Yeah, because the apartment is sealed. Yeah, there's a lot of ghosts in this building.
So you have to send me that link.
For which one?
The seals.
Oh yeah, not a link. It's just a document.
Just send me the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a PDF. Lance, can you like download a PDF or because I have the pictures too? I could just send you all the pictures and
and then I could print them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I
Yeah.
can do that. Mm-hmm.
So first we're having another technical difficulties. Please bear with us for a minute. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Lord of mercy.
Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, did you see the new song of Buju Banton? Blessed. It's nice. Yeah. It's hot.
It's hot.
The song. Yeah. Because let me just find the lyrics. I didn't know. A bless Buju Banton. Yeah. But hey, I don't speak the Jamaican patois, y'all. So
are you sending it to us or are you trying to play it? Because you can't play it.
I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna say the words, like a few of it.
Oh.
Yeah. No, because that would flag us.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not bad. I said we are gonna make it when the prize and take it. We are gonna make it for corner global. We are strive in the rave fee we goal. So I don't speak patois, y'all.
We're striving for
fight. Yeah, them a fight and spy through them and control them a real asshole, but a long time we have fight for a slice of the bread. Which makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, them a scheme and a dream and wish see we did. If he did.
Wish
Whatever.
it did.
I don't speak patois, y'all. I can learn, but not yet. But the lyrics are hot. I like it. Because when you look at he used the dancers, the dancing crump. Man, I love crump. But then at the same time, he's showing like Black Lives Matter protest. And yeah, in the video, it's really hot. So back to the technical difficulty. Yeah. Yeah. I think they're here in that drive because I actually have the photos. Okay, so I gotta send the PDF too because that would make more sense. Because the one with the stars, that's what they say the name, right? Because I kind of fixed them and put their name, what they are. So, but the star, I think it's against witches, or no? Yeah, that's against witches. The star, and the one with like the arch, that's against demons. Okay. Let me just set that. Oh, these two, yeah, that too. That's against angels. Okay, and we have the PDF. The PDF. Okay, and then I gotta find the Solomon seals in a little bit to send it to y'all too. Okay, so that's the PDF. And I'm gonna send it. Okay, let me write the sigils and seals.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Solomon seals, I think I had them at one time, but I never printed them.
Yeah, because I kind of read the Grimoire of Solomon, the Great Grimoire, the Grimoire of the Mage, the Grimoire Ornelius, because I kind of caught some, because all of them, they don't say devil, they say God, they say Jesus Christ. Not Solomon, of course, because the Solomon Testament, I think starting by the 7th chapter, he's calling each demons by their name or how.
Yes.
All right, so they're all there. I sent you a Gmail, Lance.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, so that one. Okay, so I gotta find Empress Elegy's Gmail thingy. Wait, hey, bear with me, folks. We're almost done. Well, Lord have mercy. What the hell was I talking about? I forgot again. Jesus. I got distracted. Okay, so is that one? No, that's not the right one. Who that? Oh no, that's Lance. No.
You could send it to the Proton mail if you want.
Yeah. I got your Proton thingy in there.
Send it to that.
Okay. I found it.
All right.
Yeah, I found the email. Okay, copy and paste. All right, sent.
All righty, Roo.
Yeah. Like that. Now I just got to find a summon seal. Okay, y'all. What the hell was talking about?
What were you talking about, Beatrice?
I don't know. What was I talking about?
Demons.
Yeah, demons, but what kind of demons? Oh, yeah, about grimoires, but before the grimoire, what the hell? Oh, we were talking about Padre Pio. And Milarepa. Because they're both, because Milarepa, his legend is that he went to solitude because in order to find I know enlightenment, because he did Kali did appear to him, but she came to under another name, but it's still Kali because they call it the Vandress Deess, whatever, Kali. because Callie's the adventurous dares too. So Callie asked him something and he didn't know. He went to Marpa. Marpa didn't know. I mean, how can you be a guru and you ain't know shit? So that's why they went to Marpa's guru, and Marpa's guru was like, I didn't teach you that. Who told you that? The Milarepa. So, and the guru said, finally, a light shines in the east. That's how Milarepa became the master of Marpa. When Marpa spent 30 years slaving him around, not teaching him shit, calling him, oh, you're my best student. Meanwhile, you're slaving him around. That's called human trafficking, motherfucker. Yeah, but you still have these, like, you know, the sect where these later or pastors, these later or men already let that guru have it. Because, you know, yeah, in India, it's all the time. You hear like the guru like rape like hundreds of their followers, female followers. But here, white folks, they rape everything. If you got 2 feet, you will be raped. They're everything. You have 4 feet, you may be raped too. And you find those very confused men, rape me. And I'm like, how exactly he did that? Because you're a big buff motherfucker. And the guy's a midget motherfucker. How exactly he did that?
Lance?
Oh, he kept pushing and pushing. I kept saying no. Look, I had niggas bug him and insult me. Like, get off me, motherfucker. Shit. Okay, that's what you should have done. No matter how tight you were, fuck off me. Simple. Okay? But the guy that's under me here, he was a big, buff, and tall motherfucker. But he would like hold me like that. But every time, or he would grab me by the hair, every time I would like drop with my weight, he has to let me go because I'm bigger. But every time he done that, I drop. Yeah, you know? Because I have women like, oh, I feel so dirty, embarrassed. Yo, rape is control. That's what it is. It's not humiliating you. It's because you know you're going to think you're humiliated and embarrassed. It's control. That's what it's about. It's men taking control over you, or men over man, or because women rape men too. Yeah. But it's all about control. And the fact that you let it like fuck you up, boy, well, you let them win. Ooh. Yeah, so we're not talking about rape, we're talking about demons. But yeah, the component is always you. You know, it's always you. Because same way with the mage, is still you. Because even though you have to go through the training and get initiated, because all that, those things, there's an initiated process. Because I read all of them. Because there's this guy, Idris something. He was a writer, he was a poet, and you can find him on YouTube. And he's reading all the a resume of all the grimoires. And so that's how I learned about all of them. Is always the red grimoire. That one, yeah. They asked for Christ. The whole, because I have a book. Where is that? I got a copy of it. Yeah, but it got weird. I just kind of stopped reading it when they start talking about calling a demon. Because in order to call the demon, you need oil from a cadaver. Or the fat from, hey, I don't roll like that. That's, you need a cat to sacrifice, a black cat, and you need fat from, yeah. And I don't do that kind of shit. I said, I don't need to do that kind of shit. Because I don't know. I don't need it. I don't maybe like I used to pray, and when I find out the more, because Milarepa appears to me in my dreams. So, and when he doesn't appear, they show me stuff in my dreams. So all that shit it's always the same component. You know, the thing with the Ouija board, because the priest said at some point you invited them in. Because even there was that Italian priest, I gotta find his name. Because he said the same thing I always say. You always like, oh, the devil made me this, the devil made me do this, did that. He's like, no, you did it. It's easier to blame the devil, but you did it. You killed somebody. You beat up somebody. You raped somebody. The devil didn't make you do it. You chose to do it.
Right. You made the choice.
Yeah, because at the end, the same way when you invite, you have to make the choice to invite him in. Because me, I was stunted for 10 years. And for those 10 years, nah. Because every time, that's why I have the seals. Because every time I would close my eyes, every time I close my eyes, it would happen. But because they know how to do it. Because the angel, they're the one who can push you out of your bed or push you around. The demons, they're in between. They cannot do it in the physical world. It has to be in between. So that's why when the person's being possessed, they say they cannot move, because when you're coming back to your body, you can't move because you're coming back into your body. So that's when they attack. And the fact that you know they may possess you, you're acting radically like drinking your piss and do all that weird shit, is because there's two souls in a body. If there's two souls, then it's chaotic. That's why you're acting crazy. And there's that too. Possession is like a virus. We all are infected, but some people are more resistant than others. You know, some people are like, it doesn't happen, which makes sense because that's what they show me in the dream. But why is always those the most fervent Christian who always get tempted and possessed? Explain that to me. Because I remember I was a fervent Christian before I just became anti-religious. I'm not non-religious. I'm anti-religious. Religion is a business. Let's keep this real. It's a business. So I'm anti-religious. Because, for example, Annalise, that's the one that made the movie about Emily Rose. She was a fervent Christian, going to church all the 9 yards. And she became possessed. So you can hear her voice on YouTube. You know, because I remember sometime you listen to her, oh, bitch, she possessed. No, you possessed. But some other time, like, nah, bitch, that's you. Because she was schizophrenic too. And she had multiple personality disorder. Nah, that's you. Because she said she had 6 demons. And they're showing the voice, how she speaks. I'm like, they all sound the same. It's the same voice. But if you tell me that cats are fighting around you, you attract vermin, or people are getting attacked, no, you possess. Because there was this doctor, what was his name? I gotta find that doctor, because I kind of bookmarked those videos. Because when they're really juicy, like make sense, I keep them. Because it makes sense. Let's see. Let me go to watch later, because I always bookmark them to watch them again. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let me click on it. Richard Gallagher. Because that's the one that he went to the Vatican to be he went to the Vatican to be trained. And there's another one too. They went to the Vatican to be trained. And he said there's one particular lady. She said she was the bride of Satan. Also, she was in all that Satanism and orgy and 9 yard, man. The 9 yard. Yeah. But and she was possessed. But that one, that was the real deal. Because the cat fighting, the phone ringing and you don't hear anything, the static on the phone, he was experiencing all of that.
Really?
You know, yeah, the infestation. Because the infestation is where spirit attacking you either in your dream or in your house. Oh, yeah. She was possessed. If you listen to him, actually, let me send y'all the link. Because I got the link right here. Because videos that I keep it. Because he said she was levitating. I think I read the article too. I have the article. But at the end, she stopped it. She didn't want to be unpossessed.
Right.
She preferred the status of being possessed by several.
Oh, really?
Several demons. Yeah. Yeah, because she was all knowing. Because when the people are possessed, they can know things that nobody knows. Which is kind of creepy. Because they said they can have a premonition. It's kind of creepy because I can't have premonition. What are you trying to say, bro? You know what I'm saying? But the premonition, I used to have them before that demon used to persecute me for like 10 years. So
wow, that's a long time.
Oh yeah, I said, but I got in a different religion in Ekankar, and that's how I learned to. Because I thought it was Ekankar. No, it's just me. Because the thing is, that's the thing. God will always show you the solution. It just you don't pay attention. Because when it started, and I didn't know how to fight it off, so I watched a Care Bear cartoon, and the Care Bear told the boy in the dream, "You're the master. You can do whatever you want. You can fly." So I learned how to fly. I learned how to change dimension. I think that's how I know about the parallel worlds, because I learned how to do that. So, but there used to be a guy that come in and help me too, all the time. He stopped coming because I'm all grown spiritually. But yeah, there was a guy who used to come and help me out because he would take because the demon would show up like my father and beat on me, scratch. I have scratch on my body. So it used to do that. So, and then I learned how to, when I got in Ekankar, because the first thing Ekankar tell you is that everything has a soul. You got a soul. Demons got souls. Devil has a soul. So if all y'all got a soul, but Ekankar doesn't say that, my analogy was like, then what you can do, I can do it. Right. Everything you can do, I can do better. I can do everything better than you. Yes, I can. So, because first I used to like change dimensions, but when every time it got so frightened, I am so terrorizing. So I forced myself to wake up. I know how to do that, but that's when he waits for me to strangle me. That's how it would be. He would terrorize me in my dream. I try to wake up.
Wow.
For 10 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I thought I was going to die. I think that's when the depression started, because I didn't tell anybody about it whatsoever. It's after I got an anchor, I couldn't talk about it, but because I thought people would think I was crazy. So I never talked about it. Never told anybody. But then that's just how I got an Ekankar, because I was giving my mom a shitty time when she was talking about the religion. So I went to sleep, and I saw the guru of Ekankar with a huge book. He slammed it on my head. And I had the headache for 48 hours. So that's how I started reading about Ekankar. But I was reading about Paul Twitchell. You come here, you got to deal with our Clamp. And the fact that everything I knew was from Paul Twitchell, they call me a Polist. Right there, you turn me off. That's a turn off. So before you know it, I stopped mingling with other Ekis. Because whatever you knew was Howard Clamp. And when you read Howard Clamp's books, they're kind of childish, you know? Because Paul Twitchell's books, it's like, you know, the next level. Because you don't need the pentagram and all that stuff to do magic. He just shows you how to do it without the pentagram, all that shit. And that work, you got to do it. But Howard Clamp is always talking about stories about cats and dogs and whores. Like, I don't give a shit about that. Just tell me how to do it. And you got, okay, just like Scientology, you spend hundreds and thousands of dollars. That's when finally, because the more money you spend, the more initiation you get. Like, you know, the high initiates are millionaires, of course. You know, the broadcast motherfuckers like me, first or second initiate. All right? But that's the thing. Because my mom didn't want to believe me.
Mm-hmm.
But even though I was not I was still showing stuff, even though, you know, I'm not a high initiate. That's how I started like being disenchanted with Eckhart Tolle. Like, y'all full of shit. Because every time I would dream of the new guru that's still there, man, he's old as fuck. It's about time you replace him. So he's like John Paul II old. Remember how John Paul, the Pope was? That nigga was old. It's like, I mean, y'all should have replaced him. But
did you see the message? JE wants to know what you think about human sacrifices.
It's life. Shit, I won't even sacrifice a cat or a rabbit. I ain't gonna do that. I'll eat it, but I ain't gonna fuck that. You know, because eating an animal, that's a circle of life. You have to survive. Because y'all can say you're vegetarian, but the difference is the plant can say no or ow. That's the difference. So they can't say nothing. Because they even tried that, the scientists. Because they tried a tree. They threatened the tree. He didn't give a shit. They slapped it. The tree didn't give a shit. But once you brought fire to the tree, that's how they started to see like thoughts. Like the machine. That's why I said the echo. That's how the tree reacts. So which means the tree thinks also. Not like us, but there's conscience. Oh, okay. Oh, you were away? So you didn't hear what I said? Yeah. No, I'm not into human sacrifice. Look, in the book of Mage, I tell you that. When you go that route, okay, why? Because they even say that this girl who talks about Baphomet and explain how Baphomet is. Baphomet is not the devil; it's an emblem, it's a symbol. So with the star up, that's white magic. The star down, that's black magic. The only thing is, when you do black magic, you got to do sacrifices and give blood. The thing is, you ask for life, you have to give a life. Okay, everything you do, there's a price. Yeah, that's why I'm not into magic, because I don't know. There's rituals. There's when you're really in the path of God, there's no ritual. You know?
Right.
There's none. Because at the end, Eli Rapper went in the mountain and stayed by himself for years until a farmer's noticed there was a crusty ass monk in the cave.
Right.
That's how he started initiating people.
Right.
Because he went in the mountain in isolation, and he went in the cave, and there were 100 demons. So when he got in the cave, most of his time was exercising the cave with the demon. But he realized Instead of meditating, all he was doing is fighting with demons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because he got rid of half of it. So he stopped and started meditating. Because then he tried to change them, convert them with love. And that's how most of them left. And but a few stayed, but they just cohabited. He didn't bug them, they didn't bug him.
Right.
Yeah, you're right, Kwame. It's not. It's monkey see, monkey do. We're conditioned to follow people. We're conditioned to believe we need a leader. We're conditioned to believe we need to follow rules. Shit, that thing bugged my doctor when I said, but it's the truth. So since you always follow your dad, your father, you follow the priest, you follow police officer, you follow this. So you just follow what the guru says. They tell you spend money, you spend it like a dumb motherfucker. The pastor tell you give the tithe, you give it like a dumb motherfucker. Sorry. Meanwhile, you got kids to feed, you got a house to pay, you got bills, and like fuck this, man. I ain't giving that. You didn't work for it, I did. Shit, I got berated and harassed for that money. Why would I give it to you? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. But everything, the component is always you.
Right.
It's always you. Because like I said, so I started having nightmares here. And that's why I've kind of see that maybe I shouldn't be in Econ car at all. Because every time I would meditate, I would see the new guru, but he's not attacking me. I see what he's doing wrong. And he would give me headaches. No, he was no. In the dream I saw him as a devil. Because actually there was a lady who showed up who said that he was raping her. African lady. But bitch lost me when she said he was in her dream. Like, that's some acid shit.
For real.
You know, that kind of, it really make me give black people the stink eye when they come up with this. Bitch, how you got in the sect? How you got hooked in the white people bullshit? Like there's this French guru right now in Africa that having black people being polygamous and orgy and shit. Like, you know, there's no like single husband, single wife. You can fuck everything in the village. Actually, there's a wristband. If it's purple, mean you fucks everything that moves. If it's red, I think it means you got one partner. And I think there's another color. Like it means you're straight. Another color means you're gay. But yeah, but the purple, you fuck everything.
Wow.
And I mean literally, it's not like you hook up with this guy and then with that girl, and no, you fuck everything.
Wow.
Oh yeah, the church thief. Yeah, because didn't I tell you about Haiti, where the church owns thousands of kilometers? How y'all manage to do that? Having 8,000 kilometers, 20,000 kilometers, like how you manage to do that? Meanwhile, you got people sleeping, you know, in nasty ass huts. Why don't you give away some of that land for people who really need it? Yep. So the cave of Miller, Padre Pio. Well, Milarepa, his story was that when he died, he told his brother to, when Milarepa became at age, to give him inheritance, but the brother kicked him out in the street and kept the inheritance for himself. So the mother, being bitter, sent Milarepa to study the dark arts. But by the time Milarepa came back, the mother and his sister died of hunger and poverty.
Oh no.
So he was so pissed off that the day of the wedding of his cousins, because the uncle was organized a wedding for his son. He went on top of the mountain, and I don't know what he did, and a storm so fucking bad, like a hurricane, and it killed almost 200 people. Well, not 100 people died. 100 people died.
Wow.
And it tore the house, the church or whatever it was down. The building was badly damaged. But the thing is, Milarepa, he felt satisfaction, but then he grew more and more remorseful. And that's when he went to DARPA. And DARPA slaved him around for 30 years as an excuse, telling him he was making him burn karma. Get the fuck out of my face. No, this is stupid. You know, like we slave him around to make him burn karma. But after that, Milarepa became the master of Marpa. So I would say everything I know how to do now, I learned it from him. Because even the intense dream, because they were not that intense. It's when I saw that it started doing tantric Buddhism. Tantric. I just do tantric. I just do tantric without the Buddhism because I'm not into that thing. So, but I recite the mantras. So, for example, every time I take my mom to the hospital, Mount Sinai, I don't want you to sit inside. But I learned in a dream how to control the weather. No, I didn't know. I don't know. I didn't control it, but I could feel everything. I think it's since then. I can, even though I don't see a body, I know where there's spirit, when there's people. Like even if there's wall, I know how many people are behind that wall because I can see the light of the souls. The same way, the lights are gold when they're people. They're a little dimmer when they're dead. It's not gold. It's a little dimmer or like white when they're dead. That's how I feel. But it's like in a dream, I could feel, because I was like in Norway or something, and I could feel the ice under my feet. I could feel the crudicy and the fish under the ice swimming. I could feel all of that. I was aware of all. I could feel like the wind blowing and the cold wind in my nostrils. I can feel the cloud in the sky. And I was telling myself, remember that. Remember all that feeling. I'm like, okay. So one day I took my mom, to do her blood work. And of course, there's a sun. I'm like, let me try it. And I covered the sky.
Wow.
I covered the sky. So, and again, one more time, I went to Mount Sinai, but the one in Miami Beach. And of course, they want you to fucking see the outside. Meanwhile, it's like noon or something. It's fucking hot. It's a sun up there. So I done it again. And the sky got covered. And actually, there was a rainbow. There was, yeah. So when I saw the rainbow, I pulled my camera to take the picture. But instead of the picture, I got light. It's only light. I think I printed out. Yeah, the picture. It was only light. So, but yeah, because every time I focused, I could cover the sky. But then at some point in the meditation, I keep seeing a woman with a luggage. It's like a rush. It keep waking me up. Because every time it just, because I'm like, oh, money, but me, oh, money, but me. Man, I'm far. You know, and okay. 3 times, I'm like, you know what? Let me go inside. This is some bullshit. And so I went inside, sat for an hour, and I went back to eat my soup. And as I'm eating my soup, an Indian lady, and I saw an Indian lady is walking towards me with a luggage. Usually I have dreams when I sleep, but I was awake. So, and she wanted advice because she's divorcing, she's dating her husband's friend. And the friend, his wife was her friend.
Oh, wow.
So that friend is pressuring her to marry him. So I'm like, bitch, you're in the process of divorcing. You cannot rush to another relationship. I mean, can you just like tell both motherfuckers, like, give me my fucking space so I can think of my own and decide what I need to do? But the thing is, the friend is paying the rent where she lives now. So that's why I'm like, don't mean nothing. You didn't ask him to pay the damn rent. He want to pay the rent. That don't mean nothing. But she hasn't slept with him yet. So probably that's why he's pushing her like that. And the thing is, she didn't have children yet with the husband. So, but the husband is hot. The friend, not so much. But again, he pays. So not only she got the husband stalking her, tracking her phone, she got the friend's wife too. Is slandering her here and in India. But today was really fucking interesting. Because oh yeah. Yeah, again, I went to Sinai. Oh man, you cannot stay inside. I'm like, you can see there's a fucking sun outside, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever, I even fight. So I started doing it. Money, because it's not the reciting, it's you. It's you. So, and it takes a lot to really focus and do it. So, and before you know it, I start feeling the breeze. Because every time, that's how I know the sky is being covered. I feel the breeze. And yeah, and when the sky is about to cover, I know, because I feel a wind from, it's not a wind, I feel being pushed. Like, you know, I'm not moving, but something is pushing me, like west.
Right.
And I can feel it because you can feel the heat anymore. The sky is covered. And so I was like asking for it to rain. So if I would have kept doing that, probably would have started raining. But every fucking time, I'm like, oh, money, oh, money, yeah. As soon as I stop, the sun shows up. As soon as I stop, so I have to go back and do it again. Oh, money, oh, money. Okay, the sky covers again, but I'm not, my eyes shut. I don't want to sit, but I know because I feel the breeze and I don't feel the sun in my head anymore. So, and again, bring-a-ding-a-ding. This time's my mom. Fuck. Then it was my brother. Every time, man, the sun shows up. And I go back, the sky covers. That was funny. That was really funny. But there's even that's the component. It's you. It's always you. Everything you learn. Yeah. I mean, they could be teaching you for 30 years. Because for example, there's people in that Concord that have been for 20 years. They still haven't dreamed. There's people who never dreamed in their life. Well, talk about dream. I think I had the fourth encounter of the fourth kind. Because I was watching the show on Netflix. I think I met aliens. Because they were saying that they were with me that night, the children, and they were like dark with luminous skin. I'm like, wait a fucking minute. I used to see that when I was a child. But they were like gnomes, like bears, like gnomes, but it's dark, but their skin was luminous. I'm like, I used to see that. But it's when I sleep. But the thing is, that's why I'm not sure that's what it was, because I would sleep in and out of a conscience when I was like 3 years old, 2 years old. Because when they put me in the kindergarten when I was 3 or 4, the teachers would complain to my mom that I didn't want to interact with the other children. And that's because, bitch, I wasn't here. My mind was somewhere else. Or my spirit was somewhere else. That's why.
Sorry, sis. I had someone knock my door. Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Someone's knocking at your door.
Oh, yeah. Someone rang my bell. Ring my bell.
We're talking about demons and spirits.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Go to hell.
Okay, because yeah, be careful when they say I'm possessed. Okay, the person may be schizophrenic, the person may be bipolar, the person may be DID or dissociative identity disorder. So, which I kind of have that, but I don't have just like depersonalized. That's the part I have. Like, it's like, for example, when I go to that depressive mode and I do this, and then my mom got sick and it's an extra stress, and from some reason I just stop being stressed, stop being depressed, also for no reason with no medication, and I'm hyper and it's because I give another part of myself take over, and because the doctor's like, really, you yeah, I'm fine, because that's why the psychiatrist said I have mood disorder. No, I don't have mood disorder. I depersonalize because I have PTSD. Because when that tend to happen because you're in so much stress, you just give another part of yourself take over.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes you may do something and you don't remember doing it, or like your drive is after. Oh, I'm not driving. That's depersonalization. You gave somebody else control. And that's why when I write, did I write this? I think I depersonalized when I write. I'm like, I wrote this? I don't remember writing that.
Wow.
Yeah. That's depersonalization. So, yeah. You just have another part of yourself take control. So, in a sense, it's kind of because I started doing it mostly with the meditation. It's just you just bottle all the it's not you bottle it up. It's there, but it's just like in check. It doesn't bother me. It's in check. Because when I'm in the depressive mode, god damn, you don't think straight, man. That's why I checked out of school, because I'm like, because they want you to have a 3.0 GPA the whole time. So how am I gonna do that when you got 2 bitches snobbing me and harassing me? So that already was stressing me out.
Right.
And I woke up from watching a coup. And then the doctor like pushing my button. So I flipped. This happened. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not going to school anymore. I'll go next semester. Because I said, and because when he did that, now I'm like, I feel trapped. Okay, I'm like, now I'm going to spend the whole semester watching my back from bitches. So no, I can't do that. So instead of focus on class, I'll be focusing on the black Karens. So, no, I can't do that. And that's crazy, because I didn't go through that with Johnson and Wells, which are kind of like a same charter school, just like Barry University. I mean, how can you charge people 40 grand and then you give me shit? Come up with stupid ass rules that I shouldn't follow since I'm not even in your school. And the doctor's like, well, you should follow the rules. Just because you're paying, you're gonna follow the rules. And nigga got me hyped and hyped and hyped and hyped. So I'm to the point where I'm really unstable. And he about to say, I'm like, don't you fucking dare saying that you're gonna have me locked up because I'm like looking them dead in the eye. I will stab a motherfucker if you send people in my house. You send people in my house, I will stab a motherfucker. No, no, I'm just trying to keep you safe. Nah, don't fuck with me. Now again, don't fuck with me. You send people here, I will stab a motherfucker. I'm like, probably I will get shot because they have to send the police. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I will just grab something and stab a motherfucker. Don't send police to my house. And I told them before, don't you see what police are doing to black folks? Especially when they're crazy. So when they're having a mental breakdown, having fishnet on their head like they're fucking giant fish. Or having them butt naked laying on the asphalt when you know it's snowing. I'm like, don't send devils to my house, man. I don't care if they're nice. I will stab a motherfucker. I told them like that, nigga, I don't want to get raped. But you're not going to get raped. Not, you never been in a mental facility. So, because all the time you're watching the news and you had them people in the, them centers and how they call them, the clinics, like when people are about to die, the hospice, and you hear like people in the coma being pregnant. I know. Or people who are like completely disabled and they're pregnant. I got pregnant. Or remember when I told you about the rehabilitation centers where they were pimping, trafficking women? Okay. So me and now, I'm like, you send devils to my house, I will stab a couple of them. Because I don't know what's going to happen. So, and I said that's the reason why I checked out. I'm not in control. I have no control of the situation, especially if somebody went and talked to them. I'm not doing it anymore.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing it anymore. Because I didn't feel in control. Because the thing is, the moral of the story is about the demons is, I mean, y'all focus too much on the devil make me this. No, you did it. It's not the devil. Because when in fact, you can focus on yourself, focus on taking care of your family.
Right.
Focus on taking your responsibility.
True.
Because there's the thing. God doesn't judge. God doesn't punish. God doesn't abandon his creation. Men do that. So if God ain't going to abandon you, God ain't going to punish you or discard you, why would God leave demons persecute you without telling you what to do? Okay? So the components is, even if I say God, but you still need to make that step. You still need to make I don't know, imbue your will and your faith in it. Because I don't tell people faith. Or we need to have faith. Then what the fuck is faith? It's not faith. It just does the intuition in you. You know everything's gonna be okay. They call it. It's not faith. It's something else. It's just, in your spirit, things gonna be okay. You have this feeling, I don't know, this premonition, this instinct. Like the same way that like an animal knows is in danger, you got this instinct. The same way you feel everything's gonna be okay.
Right.
So the same way for me, I feel that I can feel it's a negative environment. It's hostile. No. Because even though the lady did not yell, I can, that's the thing. Like when he mad, he says he's not. I can see you mad because it's not your voice. I just know. This that when the Karen called me. Yeah, that was a negative vibe coming from that call.
Right.
Yeah, bitch got me all fucked up. I'm like, what did I do? I ain't do shit. So from there, I'm like, bitch, I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. So the component is always you. So it's the same way, like, like the evil spirit, like, because awake, I see a deep, get the fuck out of my face. I think that's how I became too after I started gaining, I don't know, experience with Egg guards, because they would show up and I'm like, I open the door, I'm like, get the fuck out of my dream. Like, get the fuck out. But then since they could not come in my dream anymore, now they strangle me in my sleep while I'm in bed, or they push me out of my bed. But that's not a demon, that's an angel. But that's why the house is completely sealed. Because not only that, I got the incubus, the succubus. I don't want to deal with that bullshit. Terrible feeling when, because the incubus is a nasty people. Imagine somebody's nasty with you when you're away to steam. That could drive you crazy. And it takes a lot of willpower to get rid of these motherfuckers. So now I just put a seal. It's easier. Because before the seals, that's the thing. It's in your gym when you work. I'm like, what the fuck was that? But now, yeah. Because there's that too. The person can summon you. So, like, call you when you show up. Because if you show up in their place, they called you. If they show up in your house, and that's an infiltration or infestation of your dream. That's a dream invader. Because some of them, they don't know that's what they are. It's just there's so much vibration coming from them. But that's them when they do that, you can see their true nature in the dream. God dang. Because there's some people, they don't see who is tempting them sexually. Me, you can hide your face. I'll see exactly who you are. That's why I told that person, well, stop spilling your beans to every fucking person you meet. Because that person could be anybody. It could be a priest. It could be a pastor. It could be a doctor. It could be anybody. It could be your family member. So I'm like, stop spilling your beans. Because the more you talk about, because when you talk about it, you have to allow people a certain part of yourself. And be in control of the rest. That's how it works. But if you're spilling everything, then of course you're gonna be invaded.
Wow.
Yeah. Basically, you reveal what you want to reveal. Because remember, when you're talking about what's there, that's your house. It's not only your soul. That's like your house. You're spilling. You're inviting whoever in your house. So of course, if it's an invader, you can't kick it out because you invited that person in your house. So you have to be very discriminative with who you spill your beans to.
True.
Yeah. So that's why some patients have sexual dream about their psychologist or something. No.
Well, maybe he's having dreams about you.
That's for sure. Because I find myself in his house. I'm like, why am I here? How I ended up here? I'm like, I'm confused. Why am I here? And he looking at me mad. I'm like, why are you mad? I didn't want to be here. Yeah, you called me. That's why I'm here. I didn't want to be here. So yeah. So yeah. Cause even like since I don't have sexual dreams. I think I did, but it's like after I put the seal, oh, that's gone. That's going with the wind. That's going with the wind. It's been like that since 2018. Oh, it's gone. I don't even have those. I mean, I can see one, but it's like a past life or yeah, but it's not actually what it is because you can see that there's a difference between having a vision and having a dream. Because a dream, you have control. You just don't know you have control. You can manipulate the dream. But if you have absolutely no control what's going on in the dream, that's a vision. It might be a past life vision. So that's the difference. And the intensity of the dream too. That's a vision. And on that note, I'm done, guys. Oh.
You're brilliant again, once again tonight.
Thank you.
I'm absorbing it all.
Yes,
Wait, let me send the seal right now before I forget. Seal.
Yes.
Send the seals.
So the ones you just sent me, is there instructions on where to put them?
No, you put them wherever. Cause
Some of them don't even have any names on them. I don't know what.
That's why I sent the PDF. The PDF.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
You'll see the name of what they are.
Okay.
There's the one for angels I put at the top of my pillow, along with the one for demons, or so I don't get dream invaders.
All right.
Yeah, or whatever. Like, leave me the fuck alone. The same way too, you can learn how to seal the house even without them, because actually the seal helps a lot. I mean, you can do it, but the seal amplifies what you can do.
Now, suppose you want to just put them where they're not, just visible to anybody who's going to be, what's that?
Yeah, basically that's why they're in my room. Because I used to have them like when I started putting them, my brother would rip them off.
Right.
Put it back on. But one night, the cat kind of scratched and ripped it, and I started screaming in my dream. He's like, man, you might as well leave your damn stand on the wall, man. What the fuck? Yeah, because instead of one people's strength, there were three entities like strength. So I started screaming in my dream. So like, man, leave your damn thing on the wall. What the fuck? But let me find them and send them to y'all. And send the seal.
So let me ask you this question. How long has this been happening to you? Was this something that always happened even as a child?
No, it started when my father died.
Oh.
Because my father's family put a curse on us and said we should have died in a month, but he was still here. But all of them died. All of them. All of them. Yeah, my brother almost got crazy. So it was some serious shit. I almost thought that I was going to lose my mind, but I was so afraid of going to hell. That's why I didn't kill myself. So, it's not that I wouldn't tell anybody because I thought they would call me crazy. That's why I would never tell my spiritual experience because I thought people would think I'm crazy. That's why I'm glad I left religion. Because religion makes you think you're crazy. Yeah. Okay, let me get it. Yeah, but the incubus, I never had that in Haiti. It's here. Woo! Jesus. Yeah, and it's always Jews. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're incubized. Right. The others too are the Indians. They're incubized. Yeah. So let me see. Yeah, I said because I have like my own library and I save if it's important, I save it. Like even like articles. I save it in my library.
Right.
Yeah. What? Oh, here it is. That's the book. Yeah, that's why I learned like some prayers from it too.
Yeah, give me the name of the book because I'll order it.
Huh? No, it's free online. You can find a PDF online. It's,
Oh, I know that. I know that. I listen. I live by PDF Drive.
Yeah, so let me like send it to y'all.
But I still like to have books in my hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
books.
because me, I have the on Kindle. Because if I knew, I wouldn't order. That's how I found all the grimoires for free. PDF.
Right.
But I'm lazy. I'm ain't gonna sit down and read a whole bunch of grimoire. I just listen to Idris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he's reciting the formulas in it. And there's some prayers I kept. They're really good. Really good. So the seal, let me just find the page where they're at. And okay. I think page 21 and page 22. So I'm just gonna send so let me send a little link. Page 20 and page 22. I'm saying it. Technical difficulty, folks. Be right with y'all. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's one and Lance, the Gmail, right?
You can send them to the Proton, sweetie.
Oh, the Proton, okay.
LanceScurv.com.
Okay, hold on. All right, so I'm just sending it to all y'all. I'm confused.
If you just send it to Lance at Proton, I'll get it. So don't.
I sent it to all of them. Y'all got me confused. Got me confused. I sent it to all y'all.
Simple. Just one email, Lance at LanceScurv.com.
Okay, y'all should get it now because I just shared the link. If it's
Okay.
not, if it doesn't show up,
I heard it. I heard it.
Yeah. So page 21 and page 22.
Okay. All right.
And you can, because that's what you use to protect you from the demons when you call the demons. So I just use it as a seal to just seal the whole house. So that, it's in my bedroom, but it seals the whole house.
Okay. My printer will be working overtime tomorrow.
Yeah, because the picture you can choose the size you want for the pictures too. That's why I did the PDF, because that will come out clearer. Because I gotta edit the picture so that the gravity is better, so that it's more HD. So that's why I did the PDF.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So tomorrow we're gonna do orgies and threesome and strip club.
What the hell? What?
No, we're not. We're gonna discuss it. This is fucking Christ.
I'll be talking a whole lot more tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll be talking Lance's subject.
So I'll try to have like 2 braids and I have my lollipop.
Oh my God.
I have my lolly.
The good ship lollipop.
Yes.
The happy lollipop.
Yeah, I have it in the freezer right now so it can stay stiff and I can
Lord have mercy.
You
what
gotta
the
lick
hell?
it before you boom, ba da 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 boom, ba da 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 boom, ba da 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 baby work. Lord have mercy.
I'm done.
All right, y'all.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, my dear sister.
No problem. So I'm gonna wear my green bra, my green Amazon bra, because unless I do the Rihanna. I could do Rihanna. I got yellow. And I have my green makeup and my braids and my lollipop. Because I wanted to buy one. I wasn't asking $30 for a huge lot. Get the fuck out of here. I just cut the head of my teddy bear, the gummy teddy, and I melted and made a candy out of it. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I let it like cook for a minute so it becomes harder.
Mm-hmm.
And I just put it in the freezer, so now it's a candy.
Okay.
Ba-la-la-la. Ba-la-la-la. All right, so tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow. Back again. So
that's gonna be some banner I make for that one.
yeah, because I think I sent you the video. It was this lady talking about she's a nudist and likes to go to orgies, but she was saying that she takes her husband. Actually, she's not a prostitute. She's like a home stripper, like a webcam stripper. I'm confused, man.
A home
And
nurse.
it's actually the husband who keep pushing her to the next level. Why don't you go do this? Why don't you go do what the fuck? But she said when she goes to the threesome, to the orgies, she just watch people and she just have sex with her husband. She said it's not how you think it is. Some people like to chill.
People do that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know, like she said, she just stay with her own husband. But she said some of the girls, they're lost. They just think they have to fuck everything in order to get like a level or grade. What? What?
Yeah, showing out.
Yeah, because she said she kind of low key and just the first day she's not used to it. To everybody, so she like look at everybody and start learning about everybody, and then boom, ba-da-da-da, boom, ba-da-da.
Boy.
Woo! I'm gonna try to find some statistic about what a marriage who kind of lasts with this, because me, yeah, go do it, knock your fucking self out. I don't care. Don't take me in that bullshit.
Are you sure about that? You sure about that?
I'm not jealous.
You sure about that?
I'm not jealous.
You sure about that?
No, he can't go do threesomes but not orgies. Cause unless there's STDs, man. Fuck that. Okay, but if I know the chick you're smashing the side piece, hey, I don't give a shit. Yeah, cause I have my prenup. I know I'm getting my half. Go fuck whatever you want. I don't care. As long as I get half. You know, like one day I'm like, deuces, I got my half. That's what Janet Jackson did, I think. She got her half.
Listen, whatever floats our boats.
Yeah, but she said he was way too authoritative. And I'm like, he's Saudi. What did you expect?
Right. She's lucky she was able to get out of it.
Just saying. Oh, he
Very
would like
lucky.
be rude to her family. Then niggas. And he's Arab. What did you expect? Arabs are very racist. So, you know, because I don't know why you complain about it. Because me, hey, bitch, you ain't taking me to Saudi Arabia. You fucking crazy? I don't give a shit how much money you got. You could have been a gazillionaire. Because she didn't want to wear hijab and stuff. I'm like, this dude's some imbecile. You married a pop star or icon. Because she been there for a minute. Because after 5 years, because the contract was for after 5 years, that was like, what have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. She was like, walking. What have you done for me lately? She took her 500 million and her kid. Like,
stepping out of darkness.
Okay. Like where baby. Come on, baby, let's get away. Ooh, let me take you on an escapade. Let's go. Okay, she was like that with her baby.
For real.
Yeah. Yeah.
She got exactly what she wanted. She got a baby and she got enough money to live for the next 100 years without worrying.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Because I heard at some point she tried to kidnap Michael's children, who are not Michael's children.
Okay, that's a story for another day.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Mhm.
Because I don't understand how a black guy can push 3 white, straight hair, blue eye, blonde hair kids. Yeah, that's for another day. But folks, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
Yes, indeed, my dear. It really
Yeah.
was.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the audience. See y'all tomorrow when we're gonna get kinky and nerdy. Ba-da-da-ba-da, boom. Ba-da-da, boom.
Buckle your seatbelts, everybody.
I know if you're still here and
Yeah.
listening, you're in for a treat.
It'll be funny too. It's better when it's funny.
Oh yeah, I will be funny
Yeah.
along this one. Trust me.
Yeah.
And I will be listening.
Yeah. Now you will be participating. It's a threesome. Wow. Wow.
Oh my God. That does sound right.
Yeah, I know, right? Threesome a lot. Okay.
That does sound right at all, Tom. No.
You know, it's like what's his name saying? Who wrote that song? Lynn Collins. So I said it takes 3 to make things all right. Woo! Fit in. It takes 3 to make it all the time. Not 2.
Yeah.
3. Make it all the time. Boom. Boom.
Afraid.
Yeah, I ain't freaking like that.
Afraid.
I'm just gonna wear the I'm just gonna wear the bra and lick the lollipop and have the girl here. Man, I don't know. Maybe I should do the 2 braids with this. I don't know. It ain't gonna look good. I need my 2 braids. I gotta find one of my wigs to do the 2 braids. Oh wow, I'm the exotic speaker.
Yeah, you're the exotic speaker. Hey.
Hey. Oh, y'all see my flowers? I'm just gonna push it off. Yeah, they're done out of papers. So I'm gonna try to cover the whole wall.
Yeah, you made them?
Yeah, actually I have a bunch here. So
oh, lovely.
Yeah, I'm about to put them on the wall. So this one was crushed. God damn it. But yeah.
Okay.
So the whole wall gonna be like the Christian Dior one way, because Christian Dior usually have roses. Man, you got a lot of money. Because there's a Nigerian who did that. She spent $5 million in roses, white roses, in a wedding.
What?
You heard right. The wedding cost $6 million. 5 of it was in roses.
Oh, that's crazy.
Why were the roses so important?
Because she can afford it, because she's a oil tycoon. Why don't you feed the hungry kids, illiterate kids in Nigeria with that money?
Oh, that's that billionaire woman.
Yeah, I think that's the richest woman in Nigeria. Yeah. So, like tomorrow, there'll be more flowers on the wall.
All right.
I'm about to
look forward to it.
Yeah. So you'll see more flowers.
So what time are you trying to?
Well, I'll be home. So this time, 4 or 5, it's fine. Because usually I start my makeup at 2. But I was running around like a crazy chicken. Yeah. So I was running like a crazy chicken. So I should be home. I'll be home. Because I ain't even gonna cook. I bought potato salad. I'm tired. I bought potato salad and the chicken bite. Yo, before I go, did you know one guy he did a city council meeting just for the chicken bite. He wanted to sue whoever started with that bullshit because he said they called them boneless chicken when there's no bone, they're actually chicken white.
Chicken white?
Yeah, from the breast, chicken breast.
Oh, chicken breast. Okay.
Yeah, they just it clumped it up like whatever. Unless they clone meat, I don't know.
Well, they've been known to do that.
I don't know. Walmart does that.
They took chicken feathers and cloned and made chicken meat out of it.
Okay. So, and there was this white lady in West Palm Beach who tried to sue the city for wearing masks. Then she tried to go to a Burger King inside without a mask. So they called the police. It's a black guy. So she was talking all kind of shit. Do not touch me. You're violating my rights. Do not touch me. And the guy was nice for like 30 minutes. Man, could you please get up? Because he was a crazy white bitch. You don't want to touch her. He ain't touching her. Because she tried to grab her arm. Do not touch me. Rape. Do not touch me. You are violating my rights. So, okay, 30 minutes that bullshit. But then a white guy showed up. A white cop. The white cop didn't even talk to her, grab her and drag her ass outside. What? Okay, so when she got outside, she started seeing handcuffs. So she said, yeah, you're about to go to prison, you dumbass bitch. So she was like, in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus and all the principalities. And like, I'm like, bitch, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? In the name of Jesus and all the principalities. Now at least she went to prison. They gagged her mouth so she wouldn't talk.
Oh no!
While her pre-trial.
What?
Yeah, they got because she talking all kind of shit. They gagged her, and they put a mask.
Oh my god!
It was funny because you can see the gag and the mask on top of it.
Boy, that's crazy.
Yeah, white folks.
At least the right one pull her out.
Okay, but that was funny. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, and all the principal, like, this is gonna arrest your dumb ass. What are you trying to do? Okay. There was this a funny girl on TikTok where there was this white redneck bitch with no teeth in front of her mouth saying Trump 2020. We can do away with Obamacare and Medicare. Trump 2020. She said, "Bitch, I bet you were one of the 7 wonders of the world because I want to see how you can chew apple without your teeth." I was how you can chew apple without your teeth. You ain't got teeth and you don't want Obamacare. What's wrong with you? You need Obamacare to put teeth in front of your mouth. That was funny. Yeah, I bet you're one of the 7 wonders of the world. Bitch, how do you eat that apple? Because she keeps roasting Trump supporters.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, girl?
Yes.
I don't know about nobody else, but
yeah, we're getting kinky tomorrow.
Yeah,
Online kinkiness. Yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all. I wish y'all a good night.
Yes.
I'm out. See y'all.
Yes,
All
my
right.
dear. Have a good one.
You too. Ciao.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye.
Wow. Isn't
Bye,
that something?
guys. Yes, indeed.
Yes. I'm going to play a little music. We're going to sign off, and we'll be up strong tomorrow. We're going to have Sister Elizabeth at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's going to be 3 p.m. for me. In the evening, well, actually late afternoon or whatever. She said, 4 or 5, so that'll mean 9 or 8 for me. But it'll be late afternoon, and possibly I might squeeze something in the middle of that. But I have a lot of work here to do, but we'll have at least 3 or 4 things up. And I had fun remotely today for those who were with us. And Brother Man's going to sign off. I do have some other footage that I have just not, put up, but we'll put everything will be straightened tomorrow. My studio space, the website, the shows, and everything will be distributed on Monday early, or I might switch it back to Sunday night. And I just dropped a link to the art gallery. I just kind of made the images larger and more profound. So just check that out. It's the same stuff, nothing new, but the way it's laid out, it's a little better than before. And if there's a comment section there, I think it is. Leave your comments down in the bottom. Is there? Wait, I got to check that out. There's nothing there.
Well, anyway, I guess you'll have to put one there.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll set that up, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. So,
all right.
Anyway,
Monique 88, you stayed in the cut until it was time to say good night. Well, good night, sis. Have a good one.
Right? She was there the whole time. So we're going to have a very much adult show, but there'll be a lot of truth. And I have some experiences to share, and they'll be funny.
You do.
And, we'll get into the psychological side of it, really.
Right.
So, I'm going to have to bare my soul to a point. We're going to treat it like I'm a doctor, very clinical. It's not where I'm going to be, getting lewd to get lewd, but, we'll speak on those things. And
all right.
I'll speak about the things that most people want to talk about and don't really want to say, they don't want to feel committed. So anyway, Empress Elegy, thanks again for hanging in there with us.
Yes,
and
sir.
You're a godsend. God, not in the European sense, but you know what I mean.
I do.
So we'll play a few songs and then straighten up over here, and I'm gonna be right in the sack after music goes off. So, because we've been banging it this week, and we're gonna bang it even harder. So get your rest, and we'll find some balance next week. Coming in, and we're gonna put out just as much content, if not a little more. I commit to that, and I'm dead serious.
Right, I agree. Yes, sir.
All right.
No Superman Heru. We're tired. No joke nights
we're gonna rest tonight.
We're exhausted.
Very much so.
Good night, sister. We're exhausted. All right.
Okay, sweetheart.
All righty.
Okay. Enjoy the music, y'all. Got some new stuff. Okay.
I'm so in love with you. You got me down again. Hold up. I'm so in love with you. You got me down again. I'm so in love with you. You got me down again.
Why are we called Negroes? Why are we deaf, dumb, and blind? Why is everybody making progress, yet we seem to be lagging so far behind? Why are we mistreated? Why are we in this condition? Stripped of our name, our language, our culture, our God, and our religion. Here in America, all of our religious training has been gotten by the preacher. He has told us of a heaven way up in the sky that we can't enjoy now, but rather after we die. But all of the years that we're living, for us there's nothing but hell, pain, torture, and misgiving. Yet the Bible speaks of a heaven filled with material luxury, which the white man and the preacher has right here, so we see. So my friend, take it for what it's worth. Your heaven and your hell is right here on this earth. So let's check back into history, which rewards all research and tells us plainly that before the white man gained entry to the East, he was living in the caves of Europe, a ravenous beast, eating juniper roots and eating flesh raw, till God sent Moses to civilize him and teach him the law. Then, following Marco Polo, an explorer, he gained entry into Asia and Africa. From China, he took silk and gunpowder. From India, he took jute, manganese, and rubber. He raped Africa of her diamonds and her gold. From the Mideast, he took barrels of oil untold, raping, robbing, and murdering everything in his path. The whole black world has tasted of the white man's wrath. So, my friend, it's not hard to tell. A white man's heaven is a black man's hell. Before we came to America, we were living in the East. By the Nile River, we were living in luxury, enjoying freedom, justice, and equality. We wore silken robes, slippers of gold. We were the wealthiest and the wisest people, I'm told. Now we are the poorest of the poor. Nobody wants us at their door. So, my friend, it's easy to tell. White man heaven, black man hell. When the white man came to America, he told the Indian, I am your white brother. He said, red man, I'll treat you the best. Yet and still he pushed the Indian further west with his white woman and fire water. Tricks and lies, he stole America. The original owner of this nation is cooped up on a reservation. So, my friend, it's easy to tell. White man heaven, black man hell. He needed someone to work the land. His back was too weak. He needed you, black man, so he commissioned Sir John Hawkins to commit the world's most grievous sin, to take a man who's born to be free and bring him down to slavery, to sell a man as merchandise, on his body put a price. Oh, my friend, it's easy to tell. White man heaven is a black man hell.